Kind of Egg Radio.
That's right. Radio podcast.
Kind of Egg Radio. Kind of Egg Radio.
Welcome to Kind of Egg podcast here on
Spotify.
Spotify is actually where we're
Thank
fucking
you
with.
for downloading
as
our
much shit
podcast.
as we talk about
Streaming our
Spotify.
podcast.
It is the home of our only podcast. I feel like fucking John Oliver, where he makes fun of HBO and the parent company constantly, while also being a host on those networks.
There's few platforms that are as open and professional. Like there's YouTube, but actually Spotify is a little bit more like polished than YouTube. YouTube's kind of Wild Westy.
I was gonna say YouTube's got a wide gate. You got a lot of shit that comes through.
Right?
For better or for worse, too.
But thank you for coming out or listening or whatever the fuck
Okay,
it
so
is
our
you're
show
doing.
tonight is with Miss. Will you please introduce your name, because I think I've mispronounced your last
Yeah,
name.
no worries. I'm Jack from J. Carmone.
J. Carmone. See, I think I was pronouncing the E maybe once on the radio
Carmone.
show.
I'm an Italian American.
Carmone.
No problem.
Jack
No
Carmone.
problem.
We sit here with Jack Carmone.
I had to stop talking with the hands, you know.
How was I to know? How was I to know?
No worries.
Oh, so
No worries.
Jack Carmone.
That's me.
And he's not Italian.
I am Italian.
Not that there's
He's definitely
anything
Italian.
wrong.
I was like, that name is definitely
very Italian American.
Yeah,
Very,
but you
very.
don't go by that pronunciation.
Nope. No, I do not.
Carmone.
J. Carmone. And I play all the instruments on my sound. Today we're doing a little acoustic version of them.
All right.
All right.
On. I like
And,
the stripped idea. So, we got Jake Carmone coming in. Shout out to fucking Gary for finding us somebody for this week.
Thanks,
Oh,
Gary.
yeah. Do you have published musics out on the speaking of Spotify?
Absolutely,
Or whatever the
yeah.
hell we're talking about?
I do.
Yeah, let's get the plugs out of the way. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. So Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever it might be, I'm on there.
And is it under Jack or J?
J.Carmone.
Just J.
Yep, J.
J-A-Y or just the letter?
Just J.
J.
I'm an allusion to some rappers and old jazz artists.
So
Just
when we're announcing it on the radio show, we should probably say J. I should probably change it.
yeah, whatever.
It's tagged in my library as Jack.
Oh, whatever.
See, I don't know better.
It was on our schedule.
that's
as
okay.
Jack as well.
That's okay. Hey, whatever.
No. If it's Jake Carmone,
I want to make sure. Yeah, because
we haven't done next week's radio show yet, so we'll
Okay.
make sure to just
Yeah.
Carmone.
I think it's important to get it right, because if people see this and they want to look up your music or your
sure.
recorded stuff, they got to get it right.
For sure.
Those search algorithms are only so smart.
Say I have,
And there's a lot of,
I have my SEO dialed. You'd be
you
surprised.
do. Great.
Yeah.
Good.
You'd be
Good
surprised.
for you. Yeah,
Right on.
that's a tough nut to crack, that SEO. So, how long have you been playing?
This is going on my third year here of the J. Carmone project.
All right. How about overall? Like,
Man, I've been playing since I was 2 years old. I was in a bunch of college bands. I went to DU down the street.
Fuck yeah! Shout out to you.
And then I'm from Boston originally, way back. And they have
Fucking Boston.
Boston, how are you? And they have a pretty good scene over there as well. So
Yeah, pretty good.
I've heard.
Not
That's
just
pretty good.
ska.
there's
That's
more than
kinda
the
what-
Mighty
there's more than-
Bosstones.
There's more than just the Bosstones.
Yeah, that guy went to my
You
high
take
school.
that back.
Yeah, 100%.
I've met a couple of people from Boston out here, and that's what they said. They're like, actually, I got into the open mic scene out there and like doing shows out there, and they had to come out here for college or work or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were just like, I'm really glad that something is going on out here, because it's like going on out there.
I love the scene here. I think it's great as well.
I
Do you?
do.
How long have you been out here?
I've been out here for nine
That's
years.
a long time. So
Yeah,
that's a very
man.
long time.
Well, he had to
been
go
a
to college too.
Yeah, you went. So you came out. Did you come out here for college?
I went for college. I went to the University of Denver to play rugby, actually, and then.
Oh, I love rugby.
This
Six
is the
Nation
guy.
is
Yes.
my favorite thing every
Oh my
year.
God.
Heck yeah.
Woo.
I'm
Yeah,
an
wait.
Italian. Italian team is my team.
I
but
know, and
Yeah.
it's been such a sad Six Nation team until last year.
The best
Finally,
year, man.
they've shown signs of life. These Italians.
Good on you, man. Good on you.
Oh
for
yeah.
knowing.
Okay,
That's
man.
awesome.
Well, now I know. We'll have to have Six
Very
Nation
cool.
parties coming this
Dude.
February.
You're listening
Next
to
coming-
Rugby Talk
coming-
here on
Whoa,
Big
did,
Radio.
did you play rugby?
I still do. I'm the.
Whoa.
We'll do another plug. I'm the vice president of Queen City Men's Rugby Club. We're currently 3-0. We're a great
Queen
rugby
City
club.
Rugby
No
Club. Yeah,
shit.
that's here in town.
That's here in town.
No fucking
we're
shit.
very
That's so
good.
cool.
When's your next game? We down for that.
This Saturday we're playing the Denver Barbarians. Very
The
good
Denver
club.
Barbarians.
Yeah.
All right, I will go to a game. You
I
can teach
definitely
me
wanna
the
go.
game, because I don't know shit
Very
about
cool.
it.
Oh,
I'm just
man.
like, it's football, but nobody's got helmets.
And no blocking.
This is crazy, and there's no block. Well, I don't know. What do you fucking call when they all get into the fucking thing?
That's a scrum, man. There's some rules.
It's a blocking. It's basically blocking. It's blocking.
People get confused, but I think here's my simple pitch when people are like, what's rugby? I'm like, okay, well, you see end zone, get it in the end zone. Duh, right? They're like, yeah. Okay, here's the basic rules. You can kick it forward, or you can run it forward, or you could throw it laterally or back.
Laterally or back?
That is the overarching, and everything else will stem from your understanding of just that.
Yeah, 100%.
And basically,
are there different points for like getting it through like kicking or if
just like football, touchdowns worth 5, extra points worth 2.
It's a try.
Okay,
it's not a touchdown. It's called a try.
Should be a touchdown though in theory because you touch the ball to the ground.
Yes,
right?
that's the thing in rugby. Unlike in American football, they actually have to touch it to the ground.
It is an actual.
And there are times
your extra point kick is based on the angle of where you put it in the end
so
zone.
cool.
So if I score in the corner, my homie has to kick it into the field goal from the edge.
Which is really
field.
cool aspect of it.
It's pretty wild.
Going back to the touching down thing, someone could be in the end zone, right? And this happens in rugby, and the defender, they'll be in the end zone, but they'll try to put the ball down, and someone will get their hand under the ball, prevent them from getting the touching and getting the try.
That's a fucking dynamic. I did not
It's so
think
cool.
about that.
That is dope.
And then, so the things that confuse people are usually penalties and scrums. Scrums are just the result of a penalty.
It's basically a face-off, except for 8 people are pushing the homie doing the face-off.
The only question is what
I just don't understand what
penalties
the point
result
of
in a
scrum
scrummage.
is.
They can result. You can kick the ball out of bounds. Wherever the ball goes out of bounds, you get like a throw in.
What there's that, but I'm saying which penalties precipitate a scrummage.
Yep. If the ball progresses forward without it being kicked, it's a scrum.
Knock on.
Knock on.
That's a knock on.
Bang bang, dude. All right, sorry. I'm dumbing it down. A knock on causes a scrum. If it goes out of the back, like if I tackle a homie in his own end zone, my team gets a scrum on the 5-yard line.
I mostly see where they're like battling, and then some guy just picks it up from below and takes off with the puck. And I was like, what was the point of this whole thing? I don't understand.
A knock-on is probably the most common penalty.
100%.
See, I've only been knocked off.
Because what happens is you're not allowed to cause forward motion with your hands in any way, shape, or form, including volleyballing. They don't want to create a volleyball match, so you can't bat the thing, and you can't throw it forward. But a lot of times, people, it's a missed catch, or there's some reason they knock it on, but it's totally accidental, and it happens a lot. It's the most common
all the time,
one.
man.
That sounds wicked.
Anyway, this has been fascinating. I love rugby. It's my most favorite sport.
Cool. Very similar to rock and roll too, right?
Right.
It's just about
rock and roll and rugby. Yeah.
It's a great life, man.
Except you can use your hands for everything.
Rock and roll.
Everything.
For everything.
R&R.
Everything.
Bro.
It is preferred, in fact, with your hands.
Okay, well, we shot the shit enough.
Cool,
we
man.
should actually play a song because
Yeah.
we're gonna
Let's do a
talk.
song.
We're gonna
Let's
talk
do a
some
song.
more. What's the first song you're gonna play?
Yeah, I'm gonna play a song called Johnny for us here. It's on Volume 2. Very creative name for my second album.
Fantastic.
All right.
Go for it.
Clear. Rob would love that.
Jack Carmone.
Cool. Thanks.
Johnny's a doorman, he smiles at the world and lifts all your bags if you just don't ignore him. Johnny's a doorman, he smiles so politely, says think about my family, please tip me so slightly. She'll need much more than, she'll need much more than Johnny was a doorman. She'll need much more than Johnny's a doorman. He thinks on his feet quick, has a big problem with keeping a secret. Johnny's a doorman, just gets too bored, man. Spends all his money till he's just a poor man. She'll need much more than, she'll need much more than Johnny was a doorman. She'll need much more than
That's Johnny. Good lord.
Is that
Okay,
somebody
two
you know? Is
questions.
that somebody you
There's
know?
Johnny.
Do you know Johnny?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
somebody you
Two
know?
questions. One, like, have you been the doorman? Do you know the doorman?
Yeah, man. So with lyrics, I try to leave it open ended, but for that one, I will say that's like it's about like hustling for tips. Like at the end of the day, right? Whatever you're doing, which is cool.
My second question is, he was a doorman, not is a doorman.
What's he now?
Yeah. What is it? Did he get fired? Did he get shot? He said
Matt,
a secret he wasn't supposed to?
In the end of the song, we allude that he is a metaphor. So it was me. I don't know. That's a great question. I think I changed the tenses without knowing in my song sometimes, like unknowingly.
I feel you. I had I did this whole thing last week, and I was like, I made up all those lyrics.
Right, you're like, yeah, like where was I at or whatever.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I made up all of that. Maybe a chorus or two were like pre-planned. Yeah, okay, a few choruses were pre-planned, but I was like, there's a lot of fucking shit that I just came up with on the spot there that was just like, yep, that's the fill.
It keeps happening to me where I put in random words and they end up coming true later on, like retroactively. And I'm like, oh shit,
that's fucking cool.
Should I write a song about making it and
That'd
getting
be a
$1 million?
superhero.
Right. Every song you write.
He's like, she needs help. Somebody give me a guitar.
It's like 9/11 never
amazing,
happened.
man.
I'm gonna help her. She's gonna fall into the tree and knock it her.
She'll be fine. Yeah.
Oh
totally.
my God, this is an amazing sitcom idea.
This would be
got
so
it. We got
cool.
it. Move Over the Boys. Like that's all dark and gloomy. This would be
man.
like
Fuck that.
Yeah,
like
a gloomy
Flight of the
one.
Conchords meets the Boys.
Dude,
I'd be
cool.
writing all this songs like, she had a fucking big rack and she came in and she fell in love with me.
Yeah, right.
Cool with me.
Gave head like a beast. Those would be all my songs.
Okay, so if that
Be
was
cool.
released on Volume 2, what are your releases? Was
Yeah.
there Volume 1? There was a Volume 1.
We got a 1, we got a 2, we have Butter, which is a full-length LP, and then Volume 4.
Wow, you're prolific.
We're trying, yeah. So it's me and another buddy. He also plays lead guitar. He lives in Boston. He doesn't really do much of the like outward-facing parts. He likes to record and chill.
Okay,
so
right.
That's,
This is all like in studio.
Yeah, he's the in-studio wizard, and I more so am the public-facing. Although I am writing as well, but yeah.
I mean, you play out and about?
Yeah, a lot.
You just do your acoustic guitar.
I do electric plugged in, and then I have like a backing track behind me, and we get all
the backing
it's
track.
mostly psychedelic rock. Like there's a big phaser on that last song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so stuff like that.
And you sent us this music so we can.
I did,
play
yeah.
it, do everything.
So
Okay,
you can
good.
play it on your radios.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, we
totally.
definitely want to be playing.
Speaking of psych rock, you were talking about a gig you opened, and
Yeah.
it was Sour Magic.
Sour
Tarantula
Magic
Bill.
was
Tarantula
there.
Bill.
I opened for
So you're
Tarantula
tight with
Bill.
those guys. You know those guys.
I know those guys for sure. I'd love to be tight with them.
We're pretty tight.
They're pretty cool.
All right.
They're pretty cool. Every time I see them, they're super cool. They know. I ran into them at King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and they were like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yes, we're friends." Very cool.
No, we really should.
Yeah,
get
they
to that.
really are really cool. That episode was really, really fun to make. I think one of the last ones we did at that house.
Okay, cool. Yep, them and Pretty Shabbies I run into
See,
quite a bit.
I just heard about Pretty Shabby.
They're cool.
There's a promotion block on a show that they're doing.
I've seen it too.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Yeah, and it's like it came across, and I was like, oh, Pretty Shabby. Like they look good. I went to the music, and I was like, oh fuck yes, this is good shit. Why have I never heard of the Pretty Shabby? And I even love the name. I was just like, oh,
great name, man.
yeah. So I reached out and I was like, hey guys, like I want your music on our fucking show. You guys available? And I haven't heard anything back yet,
Nothing,
but
huh?
they're probably busy and shit. But
I'll-
if you guys are listening,
maybe I'll
Pretty
stream
Shabby,
it.
maybe one of you
Shabbies,
guys.
get out here. Cool.
Shibby Shabbies, we want you guys.
We want you.
I promise to fuck your name up as many times as English will allow me to.
I love it.
Pretty patties. I mean,
pretty shabby.
so
Pretty
we're here
shabby.
with Krabby Patties. No,
I heard that. Wait, Krabby Patties. So here's a weird thing I read on the internet
I
today.
saw this too.
Yeah, Wendy's is gonna make Krabby Patties, dude.
Who gets the rights to that? Does any of that money come back to Ween in the end for like making SpongeBob? You know,
well they did the software, but what's his name?
Steve Hillenberg liked to take mushrooms with Dean Ween. I guess is the story. That's
But
what I've heard.
mean, really, SpongeBob is that voice. What's his name? John Kinney?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean that he is
100%.
the whole reason why that works, because he's a great comedian,
Amazing voice actor.
amazing voice actor. But like, so much of what they wanted to do with SpongeBob at the beginning was like very neutered, and he started just like fucking. I mean, he's a comedian, just starts ad-libbing and putting himself in it, and he's like, he talks about how like this character kind of just fell into him, and he just like, I instantly understood who he was, and like all these things. So a lot of the shit that goes on there is like him coming up with it.
That's awesome.
And them going off, oh yeah, he's got an idea, we're gonna keep going on.
Like,
So
write that in. Yeah, cool. Dude,
exactly. It's
that's
just
so
him
cool.
going, and they're like,
That's
write
so
that,
cool.
draw that. Somebody fucking make that happen.
That's
It's
how
hilarious.
Robin
That's
Williams
so
did
cool.
Aladdin. That's exactly how they did Aladdin.
Again, another great
Let a
voice
genius
actor.
go, man.
Yeah.
Just let him
Yeah,
go.
exactly. But he obviously has the grasp of it, and they were still, especially if you've seen like the first season of SpongeBob, they were still really trying to like understand what the show was.
Yeah, somewhere in like season 2 or 3, it snaps into HD
Oh my
or
god,
something.
season 3, it's just holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, eyes open. They listen to him. He starts help writing scripts. They bring in all these other comedians that are they're more intensified on that kind of god damn it, that like Ren and Stimpy, where you go close in and it's
Nice.
all fucking
Yes.
super visceral.
Yes.
Um,
With the gunk and
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I know,
yeah.
I know that
and
image.
they start merging, like, what are the best cartoons we've ever had on this show?
It's amazing.
Putting it all into this, and just the ethos they were able to come. All right, this is
Right.
SpongeBob talk.
But bottom line, brass tacks. Would you eat a Krabby Patty?
Absolutely. I was just gonna say, Wendy's has
gonna have to, yeah.
instantly earned my fucking my money back. That is, other than when I'm like going out of town and a Wendy's is just on my way out of town, I'm like, all right, I'll get the fucking whatever sandwich
for
you gotta
five.
fucking.
I mean, okay.
And my kids, they love fucking, they want bacon and eggs on a sandwich, and like I'm like, cool. This place
good.
literally has that.
And, like,
literally, it's called
so,
that.
like-
12 variations of that. Yeah.
Right. And so we've all had a crab cake before, right? Crab
Oh, yeah.
cake.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you imagine that if Wendy's puts it together, that's what's going to be like a crab cake kind of on a bun, maybe
No.
with some mayo and lettuce?
Not at all. Because
Well,
that's not a Krabby Patty.
well,
Well,
none
what
of-
the fuck are you going to do in real life? You're going to have a slab
Krabby
of
Patty
crab?
has nothing
You can't
to do
afford a
with-
Well,
slab
none of us know
crab.
the secret formula, so we can't even
Now,
speculate.
first off, a Krabby Patty has nothing to do with crabs at all, other than
Mr.
it's
Krabs.
sold by a man called Mr. Krabs,
Who is a
and the
crab.
building is called Krabby Patty.
So what do you think Wendy's is
It's
gonna
a
give?
hamburger. It's just a straight up fucking hamburger with a special sauce, either in the meat or they really don't say where that ingredient goes.
It changes all the time
Yeah.
intentionally.
It's going to have a C-based
It's in the meat.
ingredient.
No, it's in the sauce. It's in the bun. You're like,
It's the whole recipe. It's
it's
a
just
step
the
program.
We're talking about
sprinkling of the
SpongeBob.
whole-
It has to be a C-based ingredient.
No,
They
negative.
don't. You're
Sea
not getting-
cows, dude. No, I'm just
You've never seen the sea cows? Okay, you gotta watch way more SpongeBob than obviously we have.
I'm a big fan. I'm just realizing right now how big of a fan
All
I
of
think
my
I am.
But I'm also talking about Wendy's making this thing in real life.
because
Yeah.
Krabby Patty is just a burger, really good burger. What they're gonna do to
They're not
differentiate
harvesting
that
sea
from the rest
Wendy's
of it?
is not harvesting.
Maybe they do kelp instead of fucking lettuce. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a beyond thing.
Actual kelp would be
It's
wild
beyond-
from
That would be
Wendy's.
fucking hilarious.
I'd buy it.
But yeah, exactly, because it's a fucking Krabby Patty. I've been waiting my whole life for a Krabby Patty.
Totally.
Hopefully
It's like when 7-Eleven did the bunch of 7-Elevens that turned into Quickie Marts.
Oh, no
Oh
way.
my god, I was like, yes, I am there.
Well, just
I
like
don't care.
when
I
you're
don't
at
even know if I was
Universal
around
and
for
you
that
go
one.
get a Duff beer, but it's just
Oh.
like it's a lager.
University, yeah,
It's like what-
Universal Studios.
Like
I
from The
was high
Simpsons.
as fuck on acid, and all I wanted was a beer. And I walk, so I'm high as fuck on acid. Like it has started to peak. I've already gone on like all the below rides.
Yeah.
And as I'm going up this escalator, it dawns on me that I'm like, I'm really fucked up. I need to drink
man.
something. And she's like, there's a bar right there, and it just says Moe's, and I'm like, where the fuck am I?
Like, am I in the Simpsons?
Moe's is in this whole Simpsons section of
Totally.
Universal Studios. You walk in and they're playing episodes of The Simpsons on there, and everything looks like Moe's bar, and I'm just like,
That's
holy
wild.
fuck! Like, and my wife sits down and she gives me money, and she's like, go find beer. And then I'm waiting in line, and I'm just like freaking out. And then for a second, I'm like, I'm in The Simpsons.
Checking that you're
How
not
the
like
fuck
turning
did
yellow.
I was like, I think I'm in The Simpsons. I bought it all. The mug, all that shit. I give it to my brother. In fact, we got to. It's
Nowadays, you know what they could do? Because I've been in the Duffs too. They could have like a smart mirror or something that like there's cameras and then like uses AI to turn people into Simpsons characters.
God, you were such a
What did
brilliant
that?
son
I know,
of a bitch.
You know that was
Copyright,
possible.
copyright.
You know that's possible
That's
with
copyright.
this
Cut off
AI
your radio right now.
You know, with AI shit, right? AI can like read you and turn you into a Simpsons character just like that.
Oh my God, that's such a fucking great idea.
And then you're
God.
standing in Moe's and you're looking. That would be a fucking trip.
Your grandma just turns into the Simpsons, like in front of you. Like, oh my God! Like,
All right, well, music
Turns
park
into Grandma
ideas aside,
Bouvier.
we are a music show. We should get to some more music. Let's do it. What's
I hope
next?
it's about
What
rugby
is
or
next on
SpongeBob.
our?
do you want a song about rugby? I have one called Rugby.
Fuck yeah!
Rugby, rugby.
Go against. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, this one's called Rugby. It talks about knock-ons and scrums and all of that good stuff. Cool.
Glued to my seat, keep shaking my feet. Should I do? There's nothing I could play, there's nothing I could play that could prove to you. And then there's knock-ons, they will all scrum down, watching lineouts that get overthrown. Eyes glued to the TV screen. I could have kept it clean. You defended me, and I defended you. Now that's through. It's through. Drinking from the cup, I keep fucking that up, 'cause I'm so rude. Rude. And when there's knock-ons, they will all scrum down, watching lineouts that get overthrown. Eyes glued to the TV screen. I could have kept it clean. I'm out here in the streets, quicker on my feet. Could have proved to you. I'm living in a shack, picking spiders off my back, and I'm like cool, cool. And when there's knock-ons, they will all scrum down, watching lineouts that get overthrown. Eyes glued to the TV screen. I should have kept it clean.
Yeah. All right, we'll cut it there.
All right. Could you explain
that.
the hookers on your feet?
So I play a position called hooker.
Okay. I've done that once too in LA.
Hey. Heyo. And it's, that pile of dudes, they roll it in the middle of them and someone hooks it back. So it's like, that's your position name.
Oh.
Like literally.
Okay.
Versus
I've seen that move, and
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
just
it's weird.
happened?
That's my position though. So I don't know. Made its way onto the song, and
It's a respectable position. It's
a good position.
The oldest position in
it's a
history.
valid. It's valid. It's a valid position.
oldest
That's
position.
right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that the chords in your chorus were almost like Nirvana-esque to me. Something like Kurt
Oh,
Cobain
man.
would do. Like, I don't know, very good. I liked a lot.
Keeping it simple.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Not
you
on
want to,
camera.
you want,
Not
you
on
don't
camera
want to
for
be on,
me.
you don't want to be on record.
Not to my employers. Hi, employers.
Hi,
Thank you.
employees. Well, I guess employers aside, let's roll it back to the DU discussion.
Yeah, man.
What did you study there again? Did you
Studied economics and then had a slew of minors. One was musicology, so like studying music and cultures around the world and its impact.
Oh, very cool.
So-
Well, what did you learn? Tell us your entire
they good or
everything.
bad?
Tell us everything you learned in all of college in the next 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Go.
man. I learned how to.
It's like
That's cool. I learned how to use
120 seconds.
garage band.
I could do it.
Background vocals and power chords. That was-
Yay, power chord. I'm a huge. He knows. I'm a huge
power
fan of
chord
power
guy.
chords.
I'm a
Huge
power-
fan. Big fan.
I'm using them.
Hell yeah! That's why I said it was Nirvana-esque.
Okay,
It's those.
totally.
It's
Thank
those
you.
strong power chords.
Until I got
Appreciate that.
old and the power chords hurt my hands.
They're hurting me for
They
sure.
hurt my hands.
For
and
sure.
I'm just like,
the higher
we
up
could
on the
not
fret,
do a power
the power
chord.
chords start getting brutal.
Pinching them.
Yeah.
Oh
brutal.
no! On that guitar, they're easier as
they
you
are.
go up.
Really?
Beautiful.
What an anomaly! What a weird.
This guitar has been lent to me too because I don't have pickups. I'm a poor motherfucker. So thank you
Poor
very much.
man. He went to
Yeah.
see you, Denver. So you know
No, DU.
DU.
I'm the
Whatever.
opposite.
DU.
CU, but yeah.
the DU.
That
DU.
DU, the campus, we played there once with Authentic Grooves.
Oh,
That's where we did that whole performance in the very nice. You probably know the name of it. You know.
the
Inside the school,
Yeah, and it's the
the
yeah,
Lamont
and it,
School of Music.
and it was in like it
no
was
the
a
auditorium.
big
Oh.
square. It was a big
Sturm.
No,
That probably
the
sounds
smaller
right.
one right off of fucking.
Anyway,
I
it was
don't know.
really
That's
cool
awesome.
because the dancers were on the ground floor. We were on the balcony.
It's some
and-
guy's name in the
Whoa.
building. I can't remember.
Yeah, and it's right
Okay.
off of. Anyway, yeah.
Cool.
They secured the building.
Oh, dang,
Yeah,
okay.
they were like,
a
oh,
good
I used
venue.
to go here. We knew the people, and they set it up, and then they were like, hey, you guys want to be a rock band here? We're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I
hell
mean,
yeah.
yes, please. Absolutely.
Yeah. right.
We
It
will
was very.
totally do that.
Yeah, no, that was swanky.
That was me to Gary last night. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Oh wait, sorry, excuse me. I don't know you. Yeah, yes.
How do you,
please.
so
Yes,
how do you
please.
know? How do you know Gary, or how do you?
Yeah,
how do you
how
get in
did
touch with
that
us?
happen?
Man, the
tie it all
power of the Instagram DM.
God, he does that. You know, God bless him, because I feel like social media is bad for my health, and I stay away from it. Like
I do too.
Like a carcinogen, but yet Gary wades into those waters on a daily basis.
It's hard to do it without it, unfortunately, as a solo act. So
I
have to
I
participate.
share, I like, I comment. That's the extent of
That's
it.
good.
Like, I
No
mean,
posting.
actually, no. I do interact like with bands and stuff. People that I see. Oh, you're in Denver. I like the music.
Cool.
I'm reaching out. But yeah, it's definitely not like my platform to get my point across.
Right.
Or anything
Oh yeah.
like that.
There's no
I mean,
opinions on there.
If
for me.
I
It's just-
hate something, I'll write a song about it.
Yeah, totally.
That's my
I
part.
You'll
love
see
that.
a little bit of activity from me in the mornings on social media for a few
He'll
minutes.
share-
a
he
few,
shares on-
a few minutes. You know what I mean? Those minutes. Those are the social media minutes.
And really,
bathroom
that's what I
minutes.
do. I try to share what I like on there, share from things people because I realize like, oh, okay, cool. People are at least watching my Spotify or my fucking Facebook and my
Sure.
Instagram, which I didn't think. And then Gary showed me how to like look at the
the
metrics on
analytics
it.
and stuff. Totally.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh fuck. He's like, yeah, a lot of people are looking at your page. Like, do more with it, even if it's not just you putting your point of view, but like what you
Yeah.
share and what you put out. It actually is.
It matters. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, cool. I like that. I don't want to give all my opinions on there. I will occasionally call somebody a dumbass.
Well, you have.
But that's
That's the
Facebook
power of social
speak
You have
for,
plenty of
I think
shows.
you're cool, man.
You could opine on any of these radio or podcasty shows.
Exactly. I'm like, I got so many platforms coming out my ass.
Yeah, you could opine when you're on an open mic stage. You could opine
This
when
is
you're.
where this is my platform right here.
Hyped to be a part of it.
Yeah.
we're glad that you're a part of it. So we're gonna get into our political section now.
Oh man.
Well,
Who
we
wants to comment on
Berman
the
Supreme.
vice president debate?
We played the open mic last night. Or Andrew hosted his usual Gennaro's open mic last night
cool.
over the
Yeah,
over
first-
the vice
the
president.
first and third Tuesday of every
I
month.
feel like it was a way more constructive use of our time than watching VP's debate.
Oh yeah, I mean it was on.
I just don't
didn't
see them
read
either
or
of them
watch it.
changing my mind in a single debate.
I read
honestly.
like 4 articles about like
Oh,
what
man.
went on it, plus a couple of my friends did like these deep dive posts on it.
boy.
Well, really not deep dives, but they're like, I don't know. I trust the guys.
That's cool.
Most people they're like, oh, my political rant. I'm like, skip, not
100%.
into it.
Yeah.
But
a
they're
skipper.
like, they're analytical and they're about like, okay, this is what I did like, this is what I didn't like.
That's cool.
A lot of them are like, look, I'm not giving a point of view, just like he sounded better. This guy looked better than he did on the campaign trail. Shit like that. Yeah, not trying to like change points of view or anything like that. Just like this is
observation.
this is the Rolling Stones critique on the fucking.
There you go. Yeah,
this
that's
thing.
cool.
And so I like to listen to that shit. So that I don't have to watch it. In fact, I was planning on watching it in the morning, but I read 2 before I left the house, and then 1 more on my break, and then I was like, okay, so it was pretty much the way I thought it was gonna kind of play out.
Right. Spinning our
It
own
always
time.
is. It always is.
Yeah, right. I think that's why
Unfortunately.
when I was younger, I would watch those things. And finally, you catch on. You're like, hey, this is just a weird theater performance, and it's always the same talking points. So if I basically know the talking points going into it, I don't know what I would gain by sitting here
I would say
watching
yes or no.
those same talking points thrown back at me in a
Especially
very predictable way.
With the vice president,
Like,
they're
oh
like,
boy,
the
what-
guy who's in charge of you said that he would do this, like, and it's like not even the person who
That's
said it.
kind of
It was
why I
very
didn't want to
weird.
listen to it, because
Like,
it was like these people, even if they get the position they're vying for, will mean nothing really to
Yeah,
the country at all.
literally.
They can't do anything,
No.
which was funny because I thought that was one of the things that JD Vance brought up. It was like, well, why haven't you done it yet? And she's like,
Well,
because I'm the
'cause I
fucking
can't.
vice president.
Yeah.
You don't get to do you know what you're about to get into, bro?
Well,
Like,
I will say that I've been meaning to watch Hillbilly Elegy because it's a Ron.
it's
That's
about
his
him.
book.
It's about him.
Yeah, it's about him, but also a Ron Howard movie.
It is good. It's a
Is
good
it? Is it good? Okay, good. Well,
No, I think that might be tough to
kinda
say these
kid around-
days.
Yeah,
but
I know.
mean, the movie,
you're like, oh, it was a
standalone.
really good movie, and like now he's
unpolitical.
running for Trump's VP.
Yeah, no, no,
Weird.
no, no,
okay,
no,
now I
the,
don't like that movie as much.
I liked it before he made
the
that choice.
presidential debate.
Yeah, I know. You
though-
know, Ron Howard is like,
He's like, God damn it, dude.
No, Ron Howard always takes projects that like interest him. There had to be something about it that he really,
It's an interesting story, man, for sure.
Yeah, that he really thought, oh, this is.
Is it?
I can
Has it been
see
really
the
vetted?
way
Is it
this
true?
will-
Is it a true story? Pretty true.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get it on my list this month. I got to watch it before the election. I got to.
You don't have to. Brett.
Well, I'm interested. This guy's the good. Well, he's running for the
He's running for the
VP,
VP.
and this is the movie of his like life, at least young life, right?
Dramatized a little bit, but it's
Dramatized?
it's
Very
it's
dramatic. I mean, it's a
it.
doc. I mean, yeah.
Very
The
interesting.
presidential debates, though, like I watch always, because there's one thing to be like, oh, I had hours and hours to craft this speech or this fucking post I'm doing or whatever. Well, in the case of Donald
Your team
Trump,
did, right?
nothing.
Whatever. Yeah.
But like seeing them actually react live is like, oh, okay, like this is kinda
like a
how
lot
you're
of
gonna-
NFL games.
Yeah.
Honestly, the highlight reel can tell you everything.
It's
That's
still-
my opinion.
The highlight reel is of them doing it live, though, right? I
True.
mean, I
The
don't
highlight
watch
reel-
highlight reels of his posts or anything like that.
That's
would be-
very true.
I'm just saying, I don't need to waste 2 hours. I could just watch 15 minutes of highlights. Done.
I
I'm
agree.
knowledgeable
You could.
on current events. On with my life.
You could do that. See, I'm up at 4 a.m. though. I need space to fill.
Have you tried a kind of vague radio podcast? Because there's some long motherfuckers.
Yes, I have. In fact, I've
The black market translation went 2 solid hours. 2 solid hours.
we in my job we do I don't know. Every once in a while we do like a huddle where it's like everybody in the fucking store is working in this one area, and there's just one guy who has his fucking super speaker on. Just the worst music that you can imagine. Sometimes it's really great. Sometimes it's just the worst. And so one time I was just like, "Can I take that over?" He's like, "What, the speaker?" I was like, "Yeah. Can we just stop playing this for a second?" He was like, "You want it quiet?" And I was like, "No. Let me Bluetooth to it. Can you guys want to listen to like Denver music? Like
Yeah,
music
cool.
from around?" And I
Oh,
just
wow.
played the fucking Denver Spotify fucking playlist.
yeah.
It was
All right.
on for 2.5 hours.
People
there,
were like,
and they
"Thank
were
God, dude!" Like,
They're like, "Who is this?" And it was like, they're local. They literally have a show tomorrow. Go
Yes,
fucking listen to them.
dude.
So just to put that in there, this is the kind of vague radio playlist, which you could find on Spotify.
Yes, it is
Fantastic.
right next to the podcast you're currently listening to.
Yeah. All right, let's get on to yet another musical. I'm gonna
Wait, I gotta grab a beer.
I was gonna grab a beer.
What do you want?
Just whatever's left, I guess. Actually, a Singha. I haven't had a Singha yet. we had such a variety of beers. We have Lagerados, Singha. I finished last Kona Big Wave. We have Modelo and Pacifico in there.
Breaking into this gin.
There's gin. Okay, so what's next on the playlist?
Yeah, this one's Rabbit Hole Iceberg.
I know this one. This one is one that we have in our library.
Oh, awesome.
In fact,
You just chose like the two most opposite things you could think.
I saw a YouTube video. I often fall asleep to YouTube, and I woke up in the middle of this video called the Rabbitberg Ice Hole, or the Rabbit Hole Iceberg, and I was like, that is so dumb. That is so outrageous.
The Rabbitberg Ice Hole.
well, I think it's good both ways, and I got to say, falling asleep
That'll be
to
the
YouTube.
B-side.
Yeah, 100%.
Falling asleep to YouTube is dangerous. You never know what you're gonna wake up.
My
to.
algorithm is
I
crazy.
don't have it on I play a video, it stops playing after that video.
Oh man,
I pay for it, but
I should do that.
because I don't use Spotify. I use YouTube.
Same.
And YouTube Music is only another $2 onto my thing that I do, so I can watch videos without any fucking commercials,
Yeah,
and I can
nice.
listen to all the fucking music I completely want.
Absolutely.
So I love that, and that I can just fall asleep and the story I was listening to is over. It's not like, hi, I'm Jerry with pigs, and we're going to learn about the pig testicles.
It's like that,
You're just
dude.
like, what the fuck? How did you
Yeah.
think this algorithm? How did you think that's what I was watching a video on quantum physics, and you're like, what this guy needs is pig testicles
Dude,
next.
it does it every day.
I was watching a horror movie on Tubi, and I fell asleep, and I woke up to like one of those stupid like Hollywood expose shows, like drugs in Hollywood and the death of Matthew Perry. I was like, what? Excuse me, Tubi, what about me that you know makes you think that I give any shits about this
Right.
stupid? Why did you? I don't know.
I don't
totally get it.
because he paid for the drugs. It means he
The
wanted the
algorithm.
drugs. Why would you? I don't know why that guy's getting put in jail. Like I'm just like God.
No, he's
leave him alone.
dead. He's dead.
No, the guy who sold him the drugs got arrested. And I was like, that's just bad business. That's like I only
business
say that
101.
because in the news in the past couple of years we had like, okay, opioids are killing people, right? They refuse to charge the big companies that are producing these drugs. Refuse a settlement, a bullshit ass settlement was reached after 8 years of fucking litigation. We don't hold them accountable. But Matthew Perry's drug dealer is gotta go to jail
Gone, dude.
because he provided drugs and it killed someone.
How, man? Right.
Wait, what?
The two-tier fucking system.
What
that goes
happened
on there
with
is stupid as fuck.
Crazy, man.
didn't this happen with Prince and Michael Jackson? I remember Michael Jackson's dude was definitely on trial.
Yes.
I don't know what the verdict was. I
They
forget.
took his license away for sure.
Pretty sure they think he fucking killed him. He was
I know he was on trial, but was he found guilty? Was he found innocent?
I don't
was he
know.
I don't know.
sentenced to anything? Was he? I don't know. Exonerated.
know.
Okay, these
He
are
put him
things
to
that we
sleep.
should look up. But I guess in the meantime, let's listen to a song.
Yeah.
Let's listen to a song while everyone out there Google
Tell us whether or
Michael
not-
Jackson's drug dealer, doctor.
Which they're the same thing.
Might be something you see, I can't hear you. Might be something you feel, I can't hear you. It might be something to me. Might be something to me. Might be something to try, I can't stand you. Might be something to feel, I can't stand you. It might be something to me. It might be something to me. I don't wanna die alone. She can't look up from her phone. Would you speak up for me? There's nothing there left to see. Think I'll need to go away. There's nothing more left to say. Clear communication makes my world go rowie-ow. See you went to his house when shit got hard. See you went for his Strauss, that shit's not hard. How fucking lucky is he? How fucking lucky is he?
All little quick 2-minute pop punk banger.
Yeah,
Just banging them out.
like little bangers. It's just
I know we're talking way too much, but I guess we're having a fun conversation.
Yeah,
So fuck it anyway.
life is good.
Let's talk about your influences, man. This is a time where we love to talk about influences. It's
Okay.
fun to do. Everyone loves music and their influences.
100%. Yeah, I mean, like Pink Floyd, Tame Impala, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and then
Everyone says Pink Floyd, by the way. Not that
just like,
not-
well,
not
like,
that
dude,
anything
just like
appropriate.
smoking,
I just love it.
smoking for the
Yeah,
first
that
time in
Ember,
8th
just the
grade,
other
and
day.
hearing Pink
Yeah.
Floyd was like a life-changing moment.
It is too. It
That's why
fucking
I
is.
fucking
It
sing, man.
fucking
It's
is.
the best.
You're right.
I heard Great Gig in the Sky when I was
Yeah.
high on chlorocetin, and I was just
Right.
like,
I want
At
to do
some
this
point,
forever.
that fucking thing. Like,
Ever.
yeah, I want to do that.
If you're doing it right, at some point you have a transcendent experience of Pink Floyd. All right,
100%.
continue by all means. Continue.
And then like I like Elliott Smith a little bit. if you
Right
know
on. Oh,
him.
yeah.
And like yeah, especially that Johnny song is like my Elliott Smith rip off.
What about Mac DeMarco? Do you like that dude?
I think in terms of personality, I match him a little bit more than
Your music, yeah.
than music, but like his content is very happy. But
Yeah.
we're the same goofball with power chords. I love
Yeah,
him very
yeah,
much.
yeah.
I love him
I
very
can
much.
see a
No
little bit
effects, obviously. The
yeah.
master of the fucking 2-minute power.
Yeah,
fucking
dude, I
power
keep getting
punk.
no effects. I love that. That's great.
yeah, I love no effects.
I'll
Absolutely.
take that.
I got high for like a year. I mean, more than just a year. But one particular year I was really high was a lot of no effects, a lot of leftover crack, both the music and the substance. And,
Oh hell yeah! All right. And yeah, Ween. Ween's the other.
Yeah, Ween.
I love Ween.
So do I, man.
yeah,
I'm a
you
huge
keep a
Ween
sense
fan.
of humor to your
And in
lyrics
fact-
that are very
Okay.
reminiscent
Get this,
of Ween.
get this
Thanks.
on. We were talking, and I think we could do this. It'll be a super group. It'll be huge. It'll be like 9 people strong. But we're gonna do a Ween cover band because we're talking about you're a super fan. I know why Will is already. And then you got me. You got the people from Paranoid Image. They're in on it.
Dang.
Andrew will get in on it. We need you to sing
be
Spirit Freedom 76 anyway.
I suggested that. I suggested that.
Isn't
as
it E and A?
But you could.
Freedom.
Yeah, well, you wanna drop.
I'm not going.
Yeah, exactly.
Not on.
But you strike me. You could be our Dean Ween.
Dude, that'd be great. I can make the face.
Will you? Will you be our Dean Ween?
Dude,
You know, and also there's an opportunity because they were on tour, and then Diener
hates music now.
is that way. Because do you know anything more about why they
it's
canceled?
a mental health thing related to being bored with music and
Is that true?
substance. Necessity for substance, maybe. Is
No,
what
well-
I gather from Facebook groups of people who think they know him.
Is it because Diener got sober?
There's probably a dynamic there as well,
And,
for sure.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he legit went sober. I guess his health. Health.
He had an incident. I don't know.
Oh, he had
the
an-
01 Vancouver show or whatever it was.
Is that what they call it when you almost die? An incident.
What
He had
happened?
an incident.
What happened to Gene
He
at
almost
that show?
fucking OD'd. That's not an incident.
He like freaked out on stage and they left him. Just let him be out there. And then he did the Aaron Freeman project and got sober.
I like that project. I know that project.
That first song, like
It's a
"Fuck
good song.
you all," that's like about
yeah,
Terrence
it's a
and
good fucking album.
dude, it's a great album.
It's a great album.
That's awesome.
So you
I
got
will-
one extremely sober guy, and then one guy who's like, "I just need
Well,
to
'cause
fuck
Diener
around.
never
I'll
made-
fuck around more than I want to make music right now."
Isn't that
Dang.
true? Diener never signed on to we're all
Sobriety.
gonna be sobriety. He's
No.
like, I didn't sign on for that.
I've seen
shit.
him pretty drunk at Red Rocks. the last
Right.
couple
He's like, I
years.
never signed on for any of the sobriety shit.
No, he didn't.
We would never push sobriety in any of our bands. Mostly because we had this revelation actually last week. Sometime we were doing our episode. Like I don't get sobriety. I don't understand. I mean, like mechanically, I get it. Like, oh, I used to beat
called
my
not
wife and my kids,
Right.
and
I
now
don't
I'm
get it.
sober because that keeps me from beating my wife and kids. I'm like, okay, cool, great idea, but like. A lot of sober people that I meet, not all sober people that I meet. Like Gary's a really cool sober guy.
Well, he's an ex-alcoholic. He's a
bought me
recovering
beer
alcoholic.
before. Like
Yes.
he's
Yeah.
a cool guy.
He's not sober because he's actually like, give me a reason to relapse, but he tries to keep it straight.
He did say
He
that
does it
if
for
we
his
win a
son. He does it
Grammy,
for his
he will
son
drink
more
with
than
us.
anything,
So,
right. Yeah, so put it
maybe
that-
that's
put it out
what we're
there.
waiting for. But like, there's a lot of people who are like, "You're drinking, man. Like it's gonna ruin your life, and it ruined my life." And it's like, yeah, but you beat your wife and kids when you got drunk. I get drunk and we do karaoke, and then
We are not the same.
At worst, I'm an hour late for work tomorrow. Like it's
Right.
It's not
That's
the
fair.
same to me.
Okay, and
in
then
all of
also
those
bring it back
realms.
to Ween. I have this thing about like every Ween album. I feel like what they've done with every Ween album, individual album, is they go all in on a particular substance. Right?
Yeah.
Now, as you know, all of their albums, you can even start with like
Duster for the pod.
yes, exactly.
Literally.
The pod is going to be an
Confirmed.
interesting one. But let's just like as we get like say some of the easy ones like La Cucaracha is like, well, I guess that's herb, which means I don't know exactly what chocolate and cheese was. I thought that was, but you got the mushrooms is the mollusk. You got white pepper is fucking cocaine. That's pretty fucking obvious.
Yeah.
What are some other pure guava? I think that one's just acid, man.
Pure guava. Yeah, that's an absurd
But
one.
anyway, I think you can't. I think, and then country greats. That's just whiskey. That's good old fashioned whiskey.
Dude, that's a weird one.
I love that album.
No hate.
I
Just
love
saying
all
it's
of them.
weird.
Anyway, I think you could go through every single Ween album and be like, that's the drug. And then like on like Quebec, it's like in the thing, it's like they were having like Zoloft, and those were like
Right.
antidepressant.
Well, isn't that a leftovers or like a B-sides?
I don't think that was.
That's my favorite. So
I
I mean,
love Quebec.
Dude, I love Quebec.
This has been Ween Talk. We love Ween.
Yeah.
Man, we got a lot over. We love rugby. We love Ween.
Yeah, we're
Let's
friends,
have
dude.
let's have a Ween rugby party.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that would be the coolest thing ever. That sounds like my birthday
Rugby
party.
man, take
Whoa.
me by the hand.
Damn, I wish I knew how to play like a
Lead
singular.
me to the land that
Ween
you
song.
understand.
Yeah, no.
Do you know any? I mean, not that you have to play it. I'm just saying. I'll be upfront. So there's a couple.
all I got.
It's only a couple songs that I know. We play as a band on Pine Tree. We'll play Bananas and Blow.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we do bananas.
And
Classic.
the only other one that I actually sometimes will play on acoustic.
Mostly because he'll give me a bass solo. And that's I just fucking.
There you go.
I kind of like to play Buenos Tardes Amigo, but I shy away from it because I don't want to be seen as kind of racist.
Yeah, that's you gotta be careful.
What's racist about speaking
Because you
in
gotta be
Spanish?
like Buenos Tardes Amigo.
He doesn't shy away from it, man. What's the one?
Hola.
What's the one on the Padres ordering?
That's like
friend.
saying I spoke French really well.
but
Now
see-
I'm a racist. That doesn't
No,
make sense.
that's the thing is that we could do that song. You could do it.
Okay.
You have Mexican heritage. No one's gonna accuse you of being like, what are you doing with this stupid Mexican?
I'm pretty sure if you're trying to pronounce words in a very traditional accent so they're understood, it is not racist. When you
on
pretend
Tuesday.
to say Mexican words with a very heavy Mexican accent,
As to say
that
all
is
people
racist.
sound like this or whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
Like the comedian last night, he's like, "Go Raiders!" When you hear my Mexican
Go
accent,
Raiders!
"Go Raiders!"
Hey man, ¿qué pasa? Go Raiders, eh?
Oh, I love it.
So I can't get mad at that shit though because all my friends
is
are
this?
like, hey, you watch the Raiders game?
Who'd you see?
And they're like, what the fuck are you doing with the Cowboys, bro?
Who is that?
We had a comedian last night. It
Oh,
was like,
he was a funny
this
guy.
Is my
Yeah.
Mexican impression. He was just like, hey, go Raiders. He's like, that's all I know. That's
Not
all I
bad.
know is Spanish.
It's a good start.
He was one of the.
I liked it. I was like, no, that's completely the wrong joke. It should be like, these are the only Spanish words I know. Hey, go Raiders!
There you go. Dude, yeah, that's perfect.
that would be the good.
He had a pretty funny. Some of the things fell flat, but he was batting over 500. I say.
Yes,
Pretty good- pretty good for an
That's a
open
pretty
mic.
good batting average. That'll get you on the.
He took all the hits like on the nose and just kept fucking moving forward.
And that's the other thing is, yeah, I don't like it when comedians are just like they have to acknowledge like what's happening or what people do.
I
And they'll
agree.
be like, aha, I saw you laugh at that, sir. Like he was calling people out or just like
he had a whole fight with this bitch for like
if it-
2 minutes.
If it didn't land, he would like mention that too. And it's like, yeah,
It was-
because I like that.
It was
like,
contentious, but like he kept trying to keep it like I don't know, fresh and funny. Like yeah, comedians' ability to acknowledge what they said and its effect on their room,
Right.
is on par with like musicians when they go into a room.
Read the room. Read
That
the
song
fucking
went
room.
over really well, or that fucking rape song was like terrible for this room.
Right.
Should definitely not do the other material about forced anal. Like that. That's
All right,
not
all right,
the
Jack.
next
So
song.
It's like, wait, they're loving it. I gotta
Sometimes they're like, they love the rape song. Do the anal song.
Do it again.
That's the next song.
All right, Jack. So read the room. What do we want? What do we
I
need
don't
here,
know.
buddy?
What's this face say it needs?
go pop punk again.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll always work.
This one's Push Comes to Shove. It's our big radio hit.
I was thinking about the time I almost died. You. You can't keep thinking about all that we've been through. I wrote a letter, it said I was feeling better. Push comes to shove. We'll throw haymakers at the posers and the fakers. I was thinking about those times that you had lied. Push comes to shove. I can't help but find myself yearning for your love.
That's a pretty quick one.
All right.
Yeah, I do. I think we have the MP3 of that one too, don't we? Yeah, I
hope
believe
so.
so. I do believe so.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Spin. Yeah, that is a good one. That's a catchy tune.
good
I
one
love
to
that
have.
one. That's a good one, Jack.
I meant to good one to have. But yeah, thank you.
No,
I'm proud of it. I'm
is a
proud
good
of
one.
it.
You should be like, this song is a good song.
Yeah, that's not what
We'll file it under good.
I wrote it.
We'll be
and
the
it's
judge
a
of that.
good song. Don't back away from it.
The
It's-
Say Rob.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Be proud
should
of it.
do that.
Be
The
proud-
Rob's Review.
Be proud of
That'd be
writing a
fucking-
good
just
song.
live review. Just like, it was all right.
Well, that's the problem. Is that I'm not good at really lying to people, or like I'll just like not say so.
Good to
You know the
know.
old adage: if you don't have anything nice
Yeah,
to
there
say,
you go.
wah.
There you
Don't
go.
wanna
I
do
like it.
Never learned that lesson.
That's
Yeah,
why we're
I-
co-hosts because
I'm a Boston
opposite.
kid. If you don't have something nice to say, you say it like 6 times.
whatever, man. I defy you. Well,
In varied forms of fuck you.
you
Fuck you means I love you.
Fuck you.
Fuck. Go fuck yourself. You go fuck yourself. Up yours. Up yours.
Yeah,
you.
the boss.
I'm like one more beer away.
Boston accent. It's cool because we got plenty.
Can I snag one?
Yo, absolutely.
That was not where I didn't mean to like.
Take whatever you want out of the
I'll
Red
do
Bull
one
fridge.
more. Thank you so much, my friends.
No worries at all. You guys are listening to Kind of Big podcast here with Jack. What was his name?
Carmone.
Carmone.
Not Carmone.
Yes.
Not Carmone.
Not Carmone.
It's really hard being a radio host, and all you get is these words and names, and
They call it English.
there's no. Well, I suppose, but
all
even
good.
if you were to ask the internet would probably have varying answers. Be like, do you want the Italian pronunciation or the more anglicized one?
Now,
and somebody's like, that's actually a Brazilian.
Yeah, right. I'm sure.
Dude,
There's-
it comes from Sweden. They were like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
my father has said that my grandfather has now gone back to Carmone because he is sick
Oh,
of
yeah, okay.
correcting people. So I don't know what it is anymore,
There you
man.
go.
It's literally it's up for interpretation.
You know, if you threw one of those accentos over the E, then you would definitely know it was
Yes.
Carmone, right?
But there's no
But
accent
without
over
that
the E.
accent,
Not in Italy, not in
Yeah.
Italian, really.
Yeah.
They're on like eyes, like tilde, like kind of like Spanish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, anyway,
Is what it is.
something to consider.
Well, it's a Latinized language. That
is
little what do you call it?
Tilde.
Apostrophe or whatever.
Yeah, that's a catchy tune. It's in the song in my head. What do you? We talked about some of your past. What does your future look like? What do you got going on?
Yeah, man. So 10/24 at Mercury Cafe.
Okay.
Yay, we love
10/24.
Mercury.
Mercury,
First time being there. I've never even stepped foot in.
Oh,
we used to
shit.
do
I'm
the open
stoked.
mic. night
So
there
you've
all
lived
the
out
time.
here for 9 years.
I
and
work
you've been a musician here for 9 years.
and I work next door to it.
What the
No,
actual?
I'm working on it.
Fuck.
I tried to go in today. The door was closed. What's up, Mercury?
I mean, yeah,
Come on.
you can't. Yeah,
Oh,
you can't
I
really
tried.
beat that.
What
You
is
tried
this-
to go in, Mercury.
What
What
is
the
this
fuck?
place you work at that's next to it?
We'll keep that off the record.
Oh, no,
I'm
oh,
an
no.
HR professional though, which
Oh,
surprises a lot of
professional.
people because I'm a mosh pit punker and maybe not
No,
today.
I
but-
want the HR guy in the mosh pit, right? Because
I
he's gonna
think
pick
so.
me up when I fall down. He's gonna make
Dude.
sure. Yeah, right.
Oh, I'm copying that.
There you go.
Thank you.
Like,
that was
yeah.
awesome.
I
yeah.
want the HR. I don't want the guy who's like out by the dumpsters smoking weed and drinking the beer. Like,
Right.
that guy's gonna stop on me when I get back there.
100%.
Like, yeah, exactly.
fair enough.
Yeah,
Maybe-
fuck yeah, I want. He's like, hi, welcome to the mosh pit. I'm
Yeah.
I'm Jack, the HR rep for the mosh pit today.
Literally, yeah. Yeah.
If he's getting too close, you let me know. If you're on the floor, pick them
Right.
up. That is best practices.
Let's go with the downstroke elbow.
Right,
Whoa.
downstrokes them up.
safe.
No, most people just jump right- like I gotta say maybe it's because
We do
of
have
the-
a 10-minute video that you all have to watch before we can
Right.
get into this.
Did you
circle.
stretch? Did you guys stretch?
Did everybody stretch?
Maybe it's
I
'cause
brought
of
a
the-
manual.
Open-toed shoes. Whoa, hey.
Hey.
The
Sorry,
bands
that's
I go
HR
to
now.
are, I guess, I don't know, whatever, more good. Like, I've really never been to a mean pit. Most of the time, even
Never.
the most extreme metal shows I've been to, if somebody fell down, there's, hey, let's pick them up. Like, let's, like,
In fact, when
In
they get up, there's
general-
usually a big cheer, like "fuck yeah, now let's
Yeah.
party!" Like
in
right?
general, mosh pits are very considerate. As bizarre as that sounds, it's true. Sometimes I have seen those assholes. Like there's a drunken asshole
Hardcore
throwing
shit.
elbows.
Hardcore's a little
He's
right.
just doing bullshit, and
He's
everyone
sitting there doing his
everyone
judo
hates him.
fucking
Anthony
routine in the middle
Fantano's
of
just
the
so
Right,
kicking
but most of the time,
in
people just want to
face.
slam together real hard and have
'Cause it's
fun.
the best. Yeah, it's the fucking
Yeah.
I agree. Punk rock, fucking.
straight edge hardcore is where I've gotten kicked in the fucking head.
Yeah, that's what you gotta look at.
And-
See, that's why the drugs are important. The drugs make everyone cool, man. Without the drugs, they start getting violent. Is that no? You don't think so?
And I am at
Well, I was gonna say like punk rock mosh pits. Like, yeah, it's all about like we're all there trying to fucking get all this inks out, get the fuck up because
Yeah.
we need more of your inks. Hardcore shows are these like, it's like emo, the bad part of emo.
it's like a holier than thou thing.
Yes.
It's like I've been listening for longer. Okay, dude. I hope so.
And just the cats you encounter in there, like I said, they're like, I took judo today. I'm gonna show you all the moves. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is your problem? Like, just
I've been
mosh
drinking for
around.
3
Like,
days.
What the fuck? You
Yeah.
gotta do like high kicks. You saw this on a YouTube
That's all I
video,
got.
and now it's this
Yeah.
fucking choreograph. And they don't. Yeah, I feel like hardcore shows are just a bit more heartless.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good line. I agree.
I saw a Swedish cartoon this morning on
Which
social
is weird
media.
because hardcore is all about like the
Yeah.
feelings. Oh, I feel this,
was
but
like-
don't care about this and the feelings.
Yeah.
And
It was
it's
like
stupid.
a bunch of like cartoon depictions of all these different, like the hippie was hairy, and then there was like skinhead. He said skinhead. His punk music, skinhead. And it was a Swedish cartoon from like 1978 or something.
Oh,
so it was like you can't read it because it's like, well, I couldn't read it because it's Swedish. But in the Swedish, then there's oi music. The phrase oi music.
Oh yeah, oi music is a whole subcategory
know.
of punk rock.
Punk.
Oi.
Oi, 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 oi.
Oh.
Oi music.
Interesting.
Which oi originates in like the British.
Yeah, I guess that is
It's the British terminology, but back would say like early '80s. So
Oh, cool.
Clash is
Real
in-
punk.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck
and
yeah.
that
Yeah,
shit's
it's
going.
real
Oh, I
punk.
mean, there's still a fight on whether or not it was there or there. I mean, a lot of the cats that we credit as like, oh, they started punk rock in London. They saw the Ramones do it first in fucking
then brought
London
it
back in
back.
'73. So it's like,
True.
okay, but then Ramones, like
We
they
gave
saw-
him Hendrix though, right? So no, but no, yeah. I
They
hear.
saw fucking Death do it though before that.
Dude,
So it's like,
yes.
okay, so where's this line really? We gotta take it all the way back to fucking Brooklyn?
Right. Well,
Um,
MC5 saw Death live.
MC5.
Confirmed. I've heard that's like the story there with the Detroit scene
Yeah.
or whatever.
Um,
So sick. The Death thing.
Yeah.
you're clearing out your attic. You're like, Dad, you were in a band? You're like, oh my God, are you in the first punk band fucking ever?
very
What year did
first
you say?
punk band.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
And then there was a whole documentary on MC5 I watched too.
Oh, I love them.
But yeah,
Jams.
there's a whole subculture that came out of that.
Oi, oi, oi. Go.
Oi
That
music.
moved out to like
I've never
LA,
heard it
New
called
York,
oi music.
Yeah, I like that.
Texas, like, and it was just people who bought some of these underground albums, brought them in, and then this kind of subculture of oi punk that eventually breeds like fucking what do you call it? I don't know. All those fucking acts that come out. You have god damn. The ghost-faced motherfuckers, Misfits.
Misfits, yeah.
But
like,
all the
MF
way,
Doom? No,
all the way up to fucking Operation Ivy. Like,
that
they all
sounds
come out
oi.
of that.
That's probably
like,
oi.
because I mean, it's English rock that still has this English flair to punk that's being brought to America, infused with the American punk. But you know, the whole point of
kind of their own
British
thing.
punk is that they're accepting of like whatever sounds make this feeling move forward, whether it's a fucking synthesizer or a horn or a fucking bagpipe stepped on, like
Doesn't
whatever
matter.
the fuck, the sound, you know, whatever adds to this angst.
I
where
love that.
you know, there was this almost subculture where it's like it's got to be pure, no choruses, no solos, and
Right.
it's got to be hard, under 2 minutes, and
I think about those people when I find myself hating on EDM. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
it
nice.
has to have instruments. Like, fuck. Am I the guy who thought rock was like, you know, in the 40s? Like, this isn't music. Like,
Or punk
damn, am I
ethos,
doing?
though.
Am I not keeping up, man? Like,
Again, I
I
saw a different documentary on
Yeah,
Sex
man,
Pistols, but
crazy.
it was funny. They're like, they had this thing like no Beatle chords, meaning like you know, if
Beatle chord.
no A7.
if you play a seventh in the fucking Sex Pistols, they'll fucking beat your ass.
They
What
would-
the
it's all
fuck are you
border-
doing? You know what I'm saying? Seriously, they would actually make them angry. That would
Good, dude. Fuck that. No, I'm just kidding. That's what I write.
and Johnny Rotten would come beat your ass.
Yeah.
Dude.
Which
Sid
is funny
Vicious
'cause
was
Sid
having none
Vicious-
of it.
Sid Vicious couldn't even play his bass. What's it called?
That's why they hated Beatle
Motorhead.
chords.
The Motorhead bassist tried to teach him to play, and then realized that he doesn't get
Lenny?
music. Yeah,
that-
and
yeah.
so Lenny
Lemmy,
was
Lemmy,
just
Lemmy.
like,
Yeah.
I realized he doesn't get music, so it was like, just stroke really big like this, bro. And then I like learned his songs and was like, cool, just keep your finger here and just
do
stroke
that.
down. They're all in fucking A, bro. Just get stroked down. It look cool. Just keep your finger here.
Yeah, wiggle that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. Which was hilarious because he ends up trying to go solo. And I'm like, what do you were the worst musician in what a lot of people right now are considering the worst band in the
Yeah.
world.
I don't think he
What are
tried to
you
go.
doing?
So I think somebody label
asked to
manager,
leave.
somebody's pushing him
Yeah.
into it for money reasons.
Oh no,
Like,
he left them and then went to America and booked this whole thing. I mean,
Oh,
because he's
shit.
like, oh, the Sex Pistols. He's the bass player, and he just comes up and
Right.
plays bass terribly over some track, and
It's like
fucking
my show,
passes
dude.
out on the floor, and they're like, yeah, that's the show right there.
all right,
That's
well,
fucking cool.
Yeah, it was
I'd
terrible.
go.
No, I heard it was just the worst. Like all the venues were just so pissed because they thought like, oh, he's
It's gonna be a real performance
yeah,
or something.
They thought he's a
Musician.
real musician in any kind of aspect of that word, and he was like, "I'll wear a bass."
It's expressing himself or something.
I mean, fuck it.
Yeah.
They,
They were-
paid him, so
they
I
were
guess,
definitely
I mean,
kind of Spinal Tap personified, weren't they?
well, I mean, that was the idea. That you said you watched the video, like the whole idea behind the Sex Pistols was like this image, these words. Like, who can we find that looks good and can
Does those.
inhabit this idea?
Yeah.
They all met at a fucking fashion shop. Like
Wow.
which is funny because you consider
they're-
punk rock is so dirty and
Hating
grinchy,
posers,
but
they're
it
literally
was
posers.
so meticulously manicured.
You have to dress
the
right to
entire
it, yeah.
look
Wow.
and feel of it was completely fucking manufactured.
Wow.
Absolutely, from the very fucking beginning. I mean, the Ramones was like, okay, we got leather jackets, but other than that, you really didn't get much
Right.
from them. The Sex Pistols really invented the punk rock look.
Like ethos.
That
Yeah.
entire look fucking ran for the next 20 years. That's what it looks like.
So were they like the first like big mohawk in like pop culture came from?
Yeah, that's where you see the mohawks and the fucking torn up shirts and pants and
Can you think of
the
anybody?
safety pins, the invention of safety pins as a clothing unit.
Big pre-phone. Like, here's what I stand for.
Yeah,
Like,
and it it's funny that, you know, one of the very first punk bands was just a glamour. This guy's like, I need to sell these clothes, like
Almost anti-glam, but glam.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know, they were very anti-government and anti-establishment as far as like the culture was at that time,
The church,
which is perfect,
right.
I guess, for clothing line, like right, because
True.
this clothing line is trying to be not what is the traditional look of a British fucking citizen here,
Right.
and so I guess that does go part and parcel with that. But it's funny that punk grows into this like it's not a look, and you're like, but it started as
It was
a
always a
look.
look. Right.
I'm just saying that it started there.
You have an 8-foot mohawk, dude.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's
you
about your
didn't
look.
get that from yeah. I mean, there is a look.
I do think that one of the hallmarks of punk is against the idea of musical complexity, which I actually like. You know, sometimes you have some people that are, you know, but in general, isn't that the idea? It's like, keep it simple. It's keep it simple, stupid.
That's what I'm trying to do here,
yeah,
man.
I get that.
4 chords.
Because there's a freedom in the simplicity, and you can really emote or whatever. I don't know. I don't really know the next step of the.
But you get.
I don't know the philosophy of punk so much as just that. Punk is freedom, and punk in general
I
should be
agree
simple.
with that. Punk is freedom. Punk is simple.
And usually, if it gets too complicated, people that are into punk will be like, "Whoa,
Yeah,
dude."
yeah.
That's kind of where they are going with the no Beatle chords. Although it's a weird way of saying. I mean, it's just a way of saying like, no, we're not into musical complexity. We're into straightforwardness,
And that's why I agree with
simplicity.
this idea. Maybe it's an unpopular idea, but like the most punk rock song on Green Day's Dookie is "Time of Your Life."
Wow.
Absolutely.
More
than
like
she?
Dookie?
They
Let's
are-
look that up. Let's fact check that, buddy. I do not think that's a Dookie. I think
Let me
it's one
crunch
of
the math.
That's one
No.
of the follow-up albums, anyway. Or whatever.
At that point, though, they put out this album, and they're known for this like American fast punk rock. You know,
Right.
they are punk rock in America at this point.
Yeah.
And what do? They put out the last track of the album, this fucking "Time of Your Life" fucking song.
Every bar
And
mitzvah,
everybody is
wedding,
losing their
13th
shit
birthday.
like that's not punk, and he's like, bullshit. Punk rock is doing whatever
By
the
the way-
fuck you want, the way you want to do it, and it still stood to the ethos. It was him expressing himself freely, basic
True.
ass chords,
Cool.
keeping it basic,
Agreed.
being completely
It's
free.
early October. Has anybody woken up Billy Joe Armstrong?
That's
Yo!
true.
Yeah, right.
September did end.
It's like Dookie ended with at the very they had the hidden track. I was alone.
I was all by myself.
I was all by myself. That's exactly right.
So I went to your room. Trey Cole,
There's
dude.
nobody watching.
What is the dude? Some of those songs on there are fucking awesome.
On Dookie?
Like
Dookie's a banger.
incredible, man.
Longview is on Dookie. Welcome to Paradise is on Dookie.
But some of the deepers in there are also like
Oh, it's on Nimrod.
Sassafras
yeah,
Roots.
yeah.
Nimrod's good too, and
Yeah,
underrated.
and that's
Nimrod's
it.
a
Nimrod
really
does have
great
it.
album.
Underrated, man.
Dookie fucking pushed them to the stratosphere. Nimrod
Does
is
Nimrod
really
have
good.
Hitchin' a Ride? I
Yeah,
love
Hitchin'
that
a
one.
Ride is
Yes, I
Hey,
love that one.
listen, where you going?
Yeah,
Are
it's
you in a hurry?
That's a great underrated fucking
Found
Green
you
Day
out
song.
at the fountain of youth. I said a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, fucking yeah. Love that
yeah.
album. All right, well, let's
Really
get on.
love that
I think we
fucking-
want to listen to some more music here, Jack. What do you got for
All
us?
right. I got a little love song for you here. Cool.
Love song.
It's about love at first sight, man. I don't know if you can see, or if I let on thoughts of we, all these passing leads this great. And I know that I might go, I just thought I'd let you know. Over time my cards will show. I think I love you, baby. I think I love you, baby. Prophecies they'll come to me. Most of the time I feel relief, and I guess it's from a sacred grave. A prophecy
sea, and I know that you will go. There's mountains with snow and rivers that flow. I just thought I'd let you know. I think I love you, baby. I think I love you, baby. Thanks. I like to end abruptly. I don't know.
Abrupt is fine. Oh. It was Andrew.
El
I guess
baño.
he has to urinate. We still got the door in frames.
Hey.
We can see it going in there. Oh well. Okay, let's see. We're going on an hour plus here. I
All
think
right.
we could probably think about wrapping things up.
Cool,
we should
man.
do at least definitely one closing
Cool.
song.
All righty.
And before we go out on that, is there anything that we haven't talked about? Is there something that we should have talked about that we didn't talk about that you wanted to talk about?
I'm looking.
Shows or albums?
I'm gonna be doing a slew of singles in a row.
A slew. Oh, I love a slew.
Probably 4
A
or
good
5 before the year end.
Why
Attention
a slew?
spans. To answer it quickly.
You know the question before it's been even answered.
Sorry, man.
So first, go ahead and ask
Yeah.
the question and then answer it.
Sorry. So, wow, that was rude of me. I'm sorry. Man.
No. The question.
The question is, why would you do a slew of singles versus just an EP or an album?
Ta-da!
And the answer, in my opinion, is TikTok brain and
Yes.
everything having to be verse, chorus, get out of my face.
Boom.
So 2 minutes, attention spans. Maybe we'll compile them into an album.
Yeah, right. You could have the
Maybe.
best of both worlds. I guess
Make a little Quebec, right? where it's
release
all-
them as singles if that's how you think. But then also, there's no harm in putting them together as an album.
Later on.
Because what if there's somebody like, I like this guy's songs. I want to just hear the album.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You know?
yeah.
It does happen. It happens, not even like, even in the Denver scene, just the wide world of music. There's bands and artists that I really like, and I
Yeah.
just want to hear their album sometime,
Totally.
Because I want to hear 10 songs in a row by them.
I totally feel that and hear that. I'm just trying something new for now.
Right.
And
No,
I'll
I'm
go
saying
back
you
to
could-
it.
You could, in this case, I think you could have your cake and eat it too. There's no.
I think I can do both. Yeah.
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 Cake.
Cake.
It's America.
Good band, dude.
We have cake.
We
and
could
eat
talk
it.
about. I could talk about cake and disco bit. Yeah.
Love
forever.
fucking
Oh,
cake.
sure.
God damn, that golden nugget.
Fashion
fucking
nugget.
Fashion
Fashion
nugget.
nugget.
Oh my god.
Every single cake album is great. Every single one.
He's
That
a lot
was-
like Ween. He never gets put in the same
Motorcade of
conversation.
Generosity.
Nice. I bomb Korea every night.
Yeah. Or the birds fall from the window ledge above mine. Yeah. I love
Nice,
that. The Mr. Macedon fall. Make
Unreal.
swatches out of all material. I've seen Cake
I
a
love
good
the,
half dozen times in my life.
Stick shifts
And
safety belts. Bucket seats have all got to go when we're driving in the car.
Makes my baby seem so far. I need you here with me, not way over in that bucket seat. I need you to be here with me, not way over in a bucket seat.
You guys are dialed, man. We got the falsetto.
We did not rehearse that in advance.
That was awesome.
That was extemporaneous.
That was fucking awesome.
Whee!
I
yeah.
love that fucking song so fucking much.
It's good. Yeah, I agree.
It's such a that album is really great. Fashion Nugget's really great.
It's like, and
that
it's like
song comes out of fucking nowhere.
That's what I love, man. The randomness.
Absolutely.
So
It comes out of
interpersonal
nowhere.
to him.
Everything else like fits pretty well together. You get to that, and it's just this really great fucking country guitar line. This absolutely insane fucking
Lyric.
Yeah, like that chorus is.
Thought process beyond writing it into a lyric.
But it's so him. Like he is Cake. They
Yeah.
could
Dude.
if they didn't have him,
Nice.
John
they would have to
McGraw-
change their
McGraw-
entire
McGraw?
yeah,
That's
they
his
would have
name?
to change their entire
Um,
band name and everything because
Right.
it just wouldn't be Cake.
well, whatever. You know, when that comes to that song, it's like point taken, and yet I think bucket seats are pretty comfy. Like bucket seats are like arguably more comfy than a bench seat. Depending
have
on whether
their
you have the
uses.
baby that wants to slide on over next to me.
I was
Hey.
just gonna say,
I
depending
mean,
on
that's the point. I
the
get
use
it. I
of
get
the
it,
seat.
Cake.
If the
but
seat is designed to keep you away from the rest of everyone else, then it is the best invention in the world.
well, it's
trying to
comfy.
get a Hummer
it's comfy,
in a bucket
it's conforming
seat
to your body.
Doesn't work so well.
Yeah.
There's
there's some bridges
That's
to
true.
cross.
I mean,
discomfort
that's
in bridges.
That's sort of the underlying.
Literally.
He's talking about just sliding over, baby, but that's kind of there's an underlying.
Yeah, something's going
There's
on
an
there.
underlying. What do you do sliding over?
I mean, he's
yeah,
probably too. Actually, you know, that's how you
pop
cruise,
music.
right? There were no seatbelts. It was a fucking flat seat that came across.
Hell
your
yeah.
fucking
You in the
Cadillac.
windshield.
Yeah,
Just you in the pavement, bro.
right.
No, yeah.
And
yeah.
if you're cruising, you got to worry about it. You're not going
True.
fast enough to go through a windshield.
Yeah.
Somebody
True.
might
Yeah.
dent your fender, and there you go. But that's
Some Days of Confused shit.
Yeah. Oh
Bowling
god,
ball.
I fucking love that movie.
Dude, for no reason, too. My dad was like, why? I was like, I don't know.
one of
It's
my all-time
nostalgic for a
favorites.
period
One
I
of my
didn't live
all-time
in.
favorites.
Like, I don't know.
I mean, it's true because I didn't grow up at all in the '70s, but
I wish I did.
I feel like when I watched it as a teenager, you see the parallels of
oh, yeah.
Exactly.
you as a
Yeah.
teenager.
It's
Like, that's like
I
my
felt
friend
the
Pat
exact
or
same
whatever.
way.
Exactly.
It's like I
You
felt
can
a weird
change the
nostalgia
cars.
for that movie, but I wasn't in high school during that time period either.
No,
But it somehow clicks.
amazing.
the parallels are especially to the
Mr.
90s
Richard
crowd that it
Linklater.
came out to. Because
Totally.
I mean, it's what? Yeah, it comes out in the 90s. It's about the 70s.
Right.
So
And
obviously
half the budget was spent on the Aerosmith song, by the way.
Yeah.
Half the fucking budget was
That's
spent
so
on that goddamn
Aerosmith. Shout out to Boston
but there's
bands.
I feel like there's a
goddamn
direct need to like parallel the angst that was going on in the 90s with that 70s counterculture that was
Right.
there.
We're not all that different. We just
yeah,
dress,
exactly.
we dress different.
And
or
there was
whatever.
an eye to do
Right.
that. Like it's not by happenstance
Right.
that
It's
everybody.
you
in
know
that
what it's
fucking-
just like? Also, it seems like a weird reference, but Stand By Me.
Oh,
And you
Nice.
know why? I didn't
That's
live
a
through the
great
50s, but I
fucking
feel like
story.
I
Wow.
identified with it because I had friends during that time period. We did things. We didn't go search for a body, and
Right,
we didn't
right.
get beat
Still.
by Keith or Sutherland. But, you know,
No, his
it
name was
still
Greg.
was able
And
to
he beat me
invoke
bad.
a time and period that I understood, even though I didn't live through it. And I love it for that.
Good period piece.
It's like I feel like I've read a lot of Stephen King stuff, and through him, I feel like I understand what being a child through the 50s was like.
And again, it identifies with the night. Like I don't know. Obviously, you guys grew. Well, we grew up in the 90s. I can tell it. No.
98 birth over here,
Oh my God.
unfortunately.
Wow,
young,
you're young.
young doll.
Young man.
Very young.
A young boy.
In the 90s, you could still go off with your friends all day long, and nobody's gonna go fucking looking for you. Like,
Come back when the streetlights come on. Type of deal.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like
that shit.
I feel like 2000s, you didn't get that.
People
at
started
all.
abducting kids and shit.
Well, no, they were abducting them the whole
We
time.
knew about it more, maybe.
It's not even
That's a
knew
good
about
point.
it.
That's a very good point.
We as a
They were
culture
abducting
started
the whole time.
buffing
This is-
against. I don't know. Once you get to 2000s, a lot
Right.
of our culture is less about the people in our neighborhood, and it's more about
Right.
what we see online and TV.
Yeah, man.
And on the TVs and on the onlines, right? The biggest stories are like, this girl got kidnapped and this
Fear,
boy
fear,
was
fear.
Yeah. It, especially right
Unsolved
after
mysteries and
9/11.
satanic
It's-
panic. Oh my god.
It's
man.
panic TV. Panic fucking TV. They learned what
Satanic
they
It
had
sells,
to.
man. Panic sells. Dude.
Yeah.
It does sell for ratings, but
why
it had
there's
this
still news,
adverse effect
you
of
know?
us. We didn't make communities anymore.
Right.
It was this,
Right.
yeah.
Well,
this
of everyone
distancing
here,
of
even
people,
you,
neighbors.
I think I'm the only one old enough that actually remembers satanic panic in culture. That was in the late '80s, honestly, more than the
No,
90s.
they were still satanic.
maybe early
panic.
'90s.
I
But
thought that was the early 70s with Kiss and Ozzy. They
it
were
was.
like,
It was Kiss and
"Ah!"
Ozzy and
Okay.
D&D, and it
Oh,
really
yeah.
persisted
And
in
then
the
it
80s.
rehashed
Good mosh
again.
pit, by the way. D&D.
Rehashed again, early
Fuck.
2000s with fucking Marilyn Manson and fucking
true.
Korn.
That's true. That was the
and,
second coming of
Slipknot.
it. Yeah,
It's
that was the
like,
second
Good
go
point.
around.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've blamed Columbine on Marilyn Manson.
Oh, they did. And
Yeah.
actually,
How can you? I mean,
do you
whatever.
ever watch that movie that
Exactly. How the
Michael
fuck are you gonna be
Moore
Bowling for
made?
Columbine?
Yeah,
We're
he-
parents, but the music is the influence.
Marilyn Manson is actually a very cogent interviewer in that. He
Dude,
comes off very well in that interview.
They
in
were
that
like,
movie.
"What would you say to the Columbine kids?" He's like, "Nothing. I'd ask them how they're doing, and that's what no one fucking did, or something like that."
Oh,
It
yeah,
was like,
he did say
holy
something like
shit!
that.
It was
Yeah,
like
he-
nice. Like,
Bowling for Columbine was
Yeah.
absolutely
Money.
great fucking
Yeah,
film.
no,
For
it's
him,
true.
yeah.
Like I think Marilyn Manson, dude's still a piece of shit, but he came off well in that fucking thing.
Right.
I mean, and he could be. I mean, he could say smart things there and still do awful
can be a-
things to women on his off time.
You can be a piece of shit and
Yeah.
not responsible for Columbine.
man.
at the
Yeah,
same
exactly.
time.
That's a great point.
You
Exactly.
know?
He could be a piece
You
of
know?
shit, and yet he is not responsible for it.
It is the Cosby
exactly-
paradox as
Yeah.
we've come to
Oh,
call.
damn.
Oh my
Good
God,
point.
Cosby. Oh, that's a problem.
You can do
That's a problem.
everything positive for black culture in a moment and still be
True.
raping people.
He undermined himself there. Sometimes people undermine
you
themselves
know, you
completely.
can be the funniest and
Damn.
most influential black voice on the planet,
Maybe ever.
and
Yeah.
still be drugging girls and getting them to take
Yeah.
their clothes off. You can
That's so sad.
be the
Right.
number one fucking show in the nation, hiring the most black fucking grips and writers
In a
and
time
fucking
where it's
writers.
not okay to
He's
do
the
that.
First, he's the first fucking sitcom ever to actually get psychologists on the team to be like, look, I need you to analyze this and whether or not this is coming off as black, bad to black people.
Oh, I
or-
thought you meant whether
the
Dr.
image-
Huxtable was
What
giving
I'm
good
saying
medical
that-
advice.
I mean, there was that too. Like he had professionals on the team. It was like this is the dawn of the sitcom, right? This is the heyday of it.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he was very precise to put
We'd watch Cosby
black people in
and then
power
Family
and
Ties.
to put the right kind of voice on there. Are we sounding too negative about this? Yeah,
True.
You can do all of that and then
Right.
go home
Right.
and drug a girl and fucking molest her.
People are
That is-
complex.
They are.
Brutal.
It is an unfortunate fucking. I love the way Chappelle fucking did that
how
shit.
perfect.
He had that joke about how like he was at a. He's at a Hollywood party and like they constantly always ask him, "You have an idea for movies?" And he starts throwing he used it as segue. I was like, "Okay, I got this superhero, right?" And he is the fastest Superman and he can fly and do all these powers. But the only thing is that his powers only work after he molests someone. So he's like, the building's on fire, and he's like, I just gotta tap that pussy, and then I can go save. And he's like, he saves more than he molests, but he still molests.
It's like a Hancock scenario. It's
And-
like,
and
is he a
it's
superhero?
just- it's
Right.
Dave Chappelle's trolley problem.
Oh man,
I love the way he put that on the board. It's
that
like
is perfect.
How do we judge? I mean, he admits like this is one of my
Well,
fucking heroes.
Yeah.
How do you justify? I mean, even going out to R. Kelly. God damn, like my
thank God
younger
I'm not a huge
generation
fan of R. Kelly,
is
but that
so
would color
about
my
that
opinion.
music.
That would.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
in the hood back in the day. Like
Fair.
R.
I missed
Kelly.
R. Kelly. Yeah, thank God.
Little bump and grind was like the biggest, the greatest, some of the greatest fucking. I believe I can fly. Are you
That's
kidding
R.
me?
Kelly?
God,
Holy
that's
fuck.
I
Holy
believe
shit.
I can touch that song.
It's like-
and that whole
That's a
production
period
is
piece.
fucking amazing.
I don't know. It's like
also
sometimes
a piece of shit on the back end.
Right.
Of that.
Literally.
You can
Literally.
be so inspiring,
Right.
And so I guess I don't know.
Well,
You
it's
kind of
like
have to be, I guess. The greater you are, the greater your sins. Is that
some
that a
people are
saying? It
nice.
should
Some
be a
people are
saying.
still dicks. I mean,
I have
power
no
can
idea.
corrupt you.
I would say, or people try to corrupt you when you have power too. I'm
Right,
sure.
power.
I don't think people try to corrupt you. I think once you get that power,
Epstein? I'm just kidding.
you
I'm just
you
kidding.
start to. I mean, you have You have the power. Power corrupts.
But I also want to say that we
right.
got to have this
Right.
conversation. There's
Power
degrees. There are
corrupts.
degrees of sin. It's like I could still watch a Louis C.K. stand-up and I'll still laugh along, and it doesn't. It's like, oh, he got in trouble for masturbating in front of them.
I feel like his
I
was
could kind of
less-
like still watch, but I could not watch the Cosby
I guess not
Show
less,
and
I
enjoy
know what you
it.
mean.
Like it would just.
I see what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like even
The
if I wanted
intent
to,
is a little different.
even if
I
I
love old
wanted to,
episodes
it
of
would
Cosby
be
Show.
in
They're
my. It
great.
would be in my head.
Doesn't
I'd be
take
like,
away from the show, right?
What's
Yeah.
that dude? You know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
would look at him differently. I look at him differently now.
Yeah.
Certainly differently than I did as a kid.
Which is hilarious because, like, even comedians like Chappelle and his black contemporaries, like, no, Cosby was like, you guys are being bad for the community.
Oh, I know,
And
right?
I'm
He would like police
you're
people.
like, you are literally
Wow.
fucking doing the worst shit
Oh, I
on the
know.
world, though, sir. Like,
He got down on Eddie Murphy for all
Yeah.
his
All the
colorness
ups
and
and facts and-
yeah.
Chappelle's show when after the second season, he got a fucking call.
I'm sure.
From fucking.
I'm sure he got a lot of
Cosby.
calls.
And he's like,
but
yeah,
yes.
I'm gonna take that call, and he's like so let down that all he had to
Cosby
say
was like the
about how
morality
negative he was.
police, except for when he's raping
For
people.
black actors.
Jesus
yeah.
fuck.
He was and that's.
What a society.
What a fucking. Ugh.
I think the more we pull all these ideas forward, it gives us more of an accurate picture of society. I mean, I feel like 90s and back, you have this very tailored idea of like what it is to be successful, professional, powerful, and how all these. It was assumed that these roles came with the amount of responsibility you took to maintain them.
Yeah.
And now we're realizing that was
No, it didn't.
bullshit
Yeah,
completely. That power is the ultimate corrupter. It's not this, he saw a gay boy and it ruined his life, or,
Right.
any of this
He had
bullshit.
power, so he could.
Power is the fucking
could, whatever the fuck.
corrupter.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I
the
think
more
that-
control you have,
I think people have known
the more
that for an
control
awful
you will
long
exert.
time. I think that quote goes back an awful long time. It's not like we're doing anything good about it, but the knowledge that
Right.
power corrupts is not. It's not a revelation. I will tell you that.
Yeah.
It's not
Well,
a
yeah,
revelation.
how's that
It
quote
ain't
actually
new.
go?
It ain't new. It's been around.
power corrupts. Total power totally
Corrupts absolutely. Yeah. Absolute
absolutely.
power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's
Yeah.
the
I
quote.
like that.
That's the
And
quote.
that's
I don't even know the attribution. I don't
think
even know the
that's-
attribution, but I know the quote.
That's I don't know. To get in a small political social idea here, I think the idea is to always diversify the power. The more we consolidate power in whatever,
Right.
I don't give a fuck if it's the Boys and Girls Club or your fucking local book club or like the presidency of the United States.
Well.
The more you consolidate power into a single point, the more corruption is consolidated.
Now you're getting into the shit that our founding
when we
fathers were
spread it
literally
apart,
debating.
it's harder
right?
for that
Yeah.
corruption to be
This is where-
pervasive in that
this is
way.
Checks and balances 101. This
Literally.
is political science.
But yeah, no, it's important though. It's something we're failing to do 200, 300 years later.
Well, I mean, I
Well,
feel like
we're doing-
grown.
okay.
I mean, I don't know.
We're doing it half-assedly.
If we don't do
That's the way I
anything about
feel.
it, then I guess you're right.
No.
We're not
Weird
doing
things
anything.
happen. Like I think right now we're at a point where we've given the Supreme Court too much power, and they used to have a little bit less. And
Very
now
less,
have
though.
they have an awful lot of it, and it used to have a little bit more balance.
Well, it's from the way we started.
Hopefully it
using
balances
it.
back out in the future. We don't know what the future's going to be. You know, the scales tip one way, and people always act like when they tip one way, that means they're
It's
never going to go
forever.
back
It's
the
a
other
seesaw,
way. They
right.
typically do go back the other way. So I try
The
not to
only
be too reactionary in my, oh no, this thing happened. You know, Chicken Little, the sky is falling. Oh, woe is me. It's
man.
like bad things can happen, but you know, hang in there.
Totally.
Like the little kitten, like a kitten on a tree. Hang in there.
Hang in there, little fella.
It's true. The only thing you can't get past is change. if God was anything, it's changed. It's
the only thing that's
happening.
constant.
It will always
I like
happen.
that.
I have this tattoo, Revolution, on my arm for that.
No,
specific
I like the
Every-
phrase "God is changed." That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
God is
We got to
changed.
use that. That's
It
an
is
artistic
changed.
thing.
Like-
No, God is changed. I got to write that. No. All right.
Yeah, that's our philosophical.
That's a
mind.
good. That's a
boys.
good. I like that one. Anyway, let's
Yeah,
get on
embrace
to
the change. I hope you're
We're,
embracing
yeah, I think
yourselves.
we're winding down. We've shot the shit an awful lot. We've played a few songs though, and let's get one more in before we call it a night, shall we?
I agree. We should do one more song.
Cool. Wrote this one on the couch the other night. Doesn't really have a name
All
yet.
right, fresh.
If you've got a name,
I like
let 'em
it.
know.
We'll call it
Fresh from the
Untitled
oven.
number
Fresh.
1.
Well, I'm so scared of change. And I've been feeling strange. And I'm shit out of luck. But I'm not feeling stuck. 'Cause every time I feel wrong, I'll remind myself I wrote this little song. Every time I'm down and through, I think of where I'd be if I did not have you. And I'm not scared of pain. And I will not refrain. And you don't have a clue. So I'll take care of you. Every time I feel wrong, I'll remind myself I wrote this little song. Every time I'm down and through, I think of where I'd be if I did not have you.
Something like that. Quick. Thanks, guys.
I gotta
no
call you
fucking
out.
Beatle chords.
That's what I was gonna say. I gotta call you out those Beatle chords.
Beatle
Oh
chords.
shit! There's some Beatle chords in that song. That's the one. That's the culprit.
Boo. You're not John Lennon,
You're
man.
afraid.
I love Beatle chords.
Afraid of change. Well, if God has changed, then transitory. You're afraid of God.
I thought that was a
that's
good
funny.
little
The Bible
segue.
says
Afraid of God.
the understanding of God starts with the fear.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the fear of God is the understanding of God. Some shit like that. I think that was one of the first phrases that I heard. I was like, there's something not right about that. Like fear.
I
to
love
me,
him
it's
and
always
fear
been-
him.
Yeah,
God,
right.
what
Like
the fuck?
I've never thought
That sounds abusive.
the thing that makes you afraid is the good thing that's going to help you. It's like the things that are trying to make you afraid are always the bad things. They're
I was
trying to
thinking.
disrupt that flow.
Every time.
I was thinking of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and I'm going, do you see what God just did to us? I'll like fucking spill my weed or,
Thanks, God. It's all
see what God
predetermined.
just did to us, man?
It's no better than all those thanks Joe Biden stickers that you see all over the fucking
Or they were thanks Obama and they were thanks Clinton. And
I
it's-
love that.
It's a
I
recycled
went
concept.
to a gas station and then like literally it was like fucking $1.89 for the gallon, and there was this sticker there that was like "Thanks Obama" or "Thanks
Right.
Biden,"
Oh,
and I
man.
took pictures like, "Yeah, thank you
thank
so
you so much,
That
dude.
was
I saved
really
like half
needed
my
that.
gallon. Yeah,
It was
right.
even just like, okay, we
filled
were
up on $40. This
Yeah.
is amazing.
We were at the open mic yesterday, and thankfully they had thankfully they had closed captions off, but they had the
Oh, they
you
did
know,
have the debate going.
they had the debate going, and there's a little scroller underneath. The scroller underneath, top concerns of the electorate, the economy, and I just kept going like, we don't have a very educated electorate, but the thing is, like, dear electorate, do you know how disconnected the economy is as a whole from whoever is fucking in the executive fucking branch? These are two totally disconnected. Like, the economy is a very complex animal that lives in a worldwide space that's affected by a huge, it's a huge complex web.
I'm an econ
right?
guy. I'm with you.
And then on the
100%.
other hand, we got a guy that will, make some policies and decisions, has the veto power, the power of the presidency and the bully pulpit, whatever. Okay, he does have power, but he doesn't have the power to make Apple fucking do jack shit, whatever Apple wants to do, or
We've proved that,
or Nabisco, or whatever the fuck you want to say.
That's
you know what I'm
true.
saying?
That's a
The
bigger.
economy are two
Nabisco is a
different
bigger
things.
problem. But yeah,
So if you're
I hear
electing
you.
people based on the state of the economy, I'm sorry, you're just not doing it right.
I
Just
don't know.
not doing it
I
right.
would counter that idea though with like
Reaganomics, trickle down. I get you. I
Trickle down
remember the
economy.
80s.
No.
My counterpoint is Reaganomics. Touche, brother.
No, but though the economy is a big, complex beast, I think that actually works into the favor of the person who's sitting in that seat because he can.
Tax breaks. It's a tax like the Trump tax breaks.
Tax breaks are a huge thing,
problem.
but it's not the only thing.
Yeah.
When you direct your Federal Trade Commission to go after huge companies like Amazon, like Nabisco, like GE,
Go
who
fucking get 'em.
constantly fucking.
But you
fuck
realize
up.
those statues
Literally.
of bureaucracy, those are bureaucracies
And
that are
insider
largely
trade.
divorced from the executive branch, and a lot of times they don't actually have the president does. It's not a direct power line. And going to your separation of powers, that's true. And like some of these,
there's not a direct power line.
commissions and the oversight committees,
If you're familiar at all, though, with like the Project 2025
like FCC or
packet that the
FDA.
Republicans have put forth, they have a solution to that where you go in and you fire all the heads of all of those non-political appointees.
That was the
and
Trump
you
plan.
fill them-
That was the Trump plan. You're
no,
right.
no, that's what he wants
Yeah.
to do now.
That's your like Illuminati, and
Well,
the way
that's-
I
or
picture
it's
it,
just
it's your
nepotism.
Nabisco,
It's
your
just straight up nepotism or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You're just,
Oh,
you're just
yeah.
installing the people that'll be
Totally.
yes men for you. Yeah,
Absolutely.
But when you do that politically, which he does technically have the power to do, he can fire
some
all
cases,
those people
in some cases.
and insert them.
I
Not
think
in all
that executive
cases.
office is
If
more
he
related.
doesn't have the power, he has the power to appoint the person who has the
All right.
power. Like
Right.
from the bottom down. And not to mention if he actually had a Congress that
there
would pass
are
through
certain
these
things
ideas.
that absolutely have to go through the Congress.
So it's really
Right.
like he's the quarterback and he's running the plays. Though he can't tell
I
you
think that-
exactly how the game is going to come out,
Okay,
if the catch or it's going to be a touchdown
It's
or
true.
a fucking scrub or
Sure.
whatever.
To use that
Yeah.
metaphor,
All right.
though, I think Nabisco is the voice in the helmet. telling the
I
play,
just throw
man.
Nabisco, just like
Well, dude, I fucking hate
Let's throw
Nabisco,
Nabisco under the
Nestle,
bus. Fuck you,
PepsiCo.
Nabisco. Yeah,
We've
no.
all seen that web of corporations.
right,
you know?
exactly. And how
It's the
there's
same
like
shape.
how many actual grocery stores do we have in the United States? Actually, like four corporations.
Albertsons,
Right, exactly.
Star
because
Markets.
4 different corporations own literally all of them.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
And they're trying to merge right now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
Trying to steal from them.
Albertsons and King Supers, the company.
Yeah,
over
I
there,
know, and I think
trying to
that's-
merge with the.
But I think the government struck that one down. Our antitrust laws actually
They,
got in
it
on
is
should.
currently in.
Finally, by the way.
Yeah.
It's currently in litigation.
Good. Fucking litigate that
But
shit.
Yeah.
but to be honest, it's not going to get struck down. I think what they're going to litigate out are like the terms of it.
Don't these people ever know like
They control like 30% of the economy. What comes in and out of
people
every
never,
port.
Yeah.
They
It's
never
like, they're
read
gonna
The
be
Lord
right.
of the Rings
Yeah.
and appreciated the evil of the One Ring.
What did I
know.
say?
We
When
have
you
one
consolidate
grocery store
power-
to rule them all.
The worst. It's the
No,
worst.
that'll be an evil grocery store.
It'll be Amazon.
And it will be Amazon.
It just
You're
will
so
be
right.
Amazon.
You're sadly right.
Which is whatever.
Oh,
We'll keep making
and
rock
That's why I
songs.
really like this administration. They specifically went after Google, Amazon.
Yeah, go after
other
'em.
huge companies like that.
Fuck
that
yeah,
were
get 'em.
clearly
Get 'em.
doing antitrust laws, doing things against workers. The way with monopolizing the
Get 'em.
the,
Yeah.
the
Get 'em.
industries that they were a part of. And that's a president who is saying make this a priority,
Yeah.
and here are the funds to go after that.
Sure.
If you have a president who's not behind that,
No.
they're not going to get the funds to go after that.
Right.
He may pass fucking laws or push the Supreme Court to pass laws to interpret like a Chevron, the Chevron ruling from the.
It's a big one.
It literally said, "Hey, look, we know you're in charge of these fucking, the
The different
business
conglomerates,
practices,
right?
and the fucking the EPA was a big target of this. And they're
EPA.
like, you can make the policies, but they basically said you're not allowed to enforce them now. The
Yeah.
Supreme Court is allowed to
was a
interpret
big-
what you mean by these laws. So we haven't really shaken out what
Interesting.
that's going to
Yeah.
mean for them. But for right now, everything they have on the books is all with the intention that we're going to be able to enforce these the way we meant them. Now there's all these like, okay, you wrote that.
Now
but
you can't do shit.
What you do though is subject to whether the Supreme Court decides that is a fair way that was looked
Right.
at.
And this is going back
which
to what we
is
said
kind of
earlier.
because
The
there are no
Supreme
judges
Court-
in the EPA
Right.
or the FTC, right?
Right.
The Supreme Court
there's
has
no
been
way for them
bestowed
to-
with too much power these days.
They
That has happened. That has
They
happened.
were supposed
I
to
don't-
interpret laws, not
Yeah.
interpret the way these mechanics in the United States work. You know, we need an environmental protection agency to do that, protect the fucking environment. You can't be like, you can set up laws to do that, but we'll check the paperwork later.
Right.
Like, we're
Haven't they
it's
seen
up to
Simpsons
us.
movie? Get
Yeah.
EPA in there, put a dome over it.
It's just we.
Although
I'm just fucking
We
around.
can't
I do know.
cut
yeah,
the
I know what
legs
you're saying.
off of these
on the
fucking,
devil's advocate side, isn't it
these
the
departments?
It's always the traditional job. The job they should be doing is the interpretation of the laws. That's what the Supreme Court typically does. Hey, here we have this case. Here's a law. How does this law fit the case? That is truly, the number one job that they're supposed to be doing.
And setting precedent for the future as well.
Well, it does.
interpreting
Every
the
time they
laws,
do
yes.
a ruling, that sets precedent so that anyone else can look back and say, what do we do in this
Well,
case?
they said here that-
Let's just look back into the past.
Where
and
that
see what-
gray line has moved, though, is like where's the balance between interpreting and enforcing? If
Right.
they are
Those
in
are
charge
way different,
of the
man.
way you enforce this law, they are now the interpreters and enforcers.
Yeah, but
Right.
if they disagreed with the way a law was enforced in the past, that is their purview.
Well, see, in the past, you had to be like, look,
True.
this law is against this amendment in the Constitution,
Sure.
in the state,
Right.
or something like that.
I mean, people have to
Now
bring a
it's
suit,
just,
but
I
someone
don't
will
like
bring a
this
suit.
law.
Right. Yeah.
Reinterpret it for me.
Yeah, in my own way. Like so it fits me.
That's where I feel is the big difference there.
Yeah.
Instead of them being able to be like, there's precedent for the way this is enforced or something
Yeah.
like that, they're just like, I don't like the way this law is. Change it for me. And you're like, oh, it just so happens we give billions of dollars to this motherfucker and buy him campers
Just so
and send
happens.
him around
Yeah.
the fucking world.
I will say this.
But he's going to be completely nonpartisan when he
Right.
does it. Trust him. He's gonna, all that billions of dollars doesn't change you at all.
I think
Right.
Supreme
That's
Court
his best friend, although
Yeah.
across the table. But he'll be just fine. He'll totally.
Supreme Court justices should have term limits. They really should. I think
Not
that's
only
good.
should they have term limits, they should have a code of fucking conduct that
I
they
think
have
they
to
do,
adhere to.
but-
They don't.
They do.
They are the only branch of
They
judges.
don't get sworn in
that-
in any way, shape, or form.
No, you get sworn in, but everybody most judges. In fact, every other judge, if there is a conflict of interest, you have to recuse yourself.
Oh,
Not
right. You're talking
maybe.
about Clarence Thomas
You
and all
have
of his
to
conflicts
recuse
of
yourself.
interest.
I
yeah.
am part of this club.
Right,
This
right,
club is
right.
getting sued. I'm
Right.
supposed to preside
Right, right.
over the fucking case of this club.
Right.
I have to
Or
recuse myself.
some guy's inviting me on his yacht.
The Supreme Court
I own
does not-
30% of their stock share.
Yeah, exactly.
They were
Like-
specifically cut out of that agreement, saying that they
Seems convenient, huh?
somehow they
Fuck.
are immune to having to. Yeah, there's multiple cases in which Clarence
That's
Thomas.
Clarence Thomas all the way.
Not only
It's
him,
not like
though.
Sotomayor is fucking taking kick.
John Roberts is in the same position
I'm
as
just
him.
saying.
They've
It's like,
taken
fuck.
money and trips and are close friends to people who have cases that are before the Supreme Court.
Absurd.
And instead of them being recused from that position of decision, they author.
They're amplified,
They
right.
author the fucking decisions on this
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
How we can observe that and be
Yeah.
like, well, there's no.
That seems
wait,
fair.
They said
Yeah.
there's the appearance of impropriety isn't enough. It must be
Right, I remember
blatant.
this.
There literally has to be a guy with a mustache handing you money. I mean, like, take this
Right.
in return for your vote, sir.
Quid
And
pro
didn't
quo.
somebody
Here's
yes,
what-
I will vote for you
Right.
now because you gave this. Anything short of that, they're saying Can't
All good.
Didn't
Yeah.
someone give Clarence Thomas a badass Winnebago?
Get him out of here.
It is a
No, I mean
giant,
they
amazing
did. They gave
camper,
him a
yes.
badass Winnebago.
So I thought
he-
you were joking. Oh
he-
my
I'm
god,
I'm not
that's
joking.
absurd.
They gave it to him, and he gets to keep it. And
That's
he
absurd.
He took a loan from
I wish-
from one of these
I wish
high
someone
Republican
gave me
donors.
a big ass Winnebago.
5 years later, he forgave him the loan.
Right.
Never paid.
Right.
a dime
Okay. You
on
can
it.
play. So you could always find these loopholes.
God damn it.
Loopholes. All right. Well, shit. We can't go out on this. You got to play another song, Jack. You got to play one more song, buddy.
Play me an
I don't feel
anti-establishment
comfortable
song.
ending the show this way. Let's get it.
All right. What do I have left here?
You got to have something.
You have like
Dread
literally
something
3
up.
albums.
I do. I'm just thinking of what I have
What you
mentally
can do-
prepared.
Oh, mentally prepared. You have one more mentally.
I do.
prepared. Yes. All right. We'll let you off the hook after this one.
No worries.
Let's finish it up here. It's been.
Wow.
It's not a punk rock podcast unless we're talking about the fucking government.
Get the
Dude.
angst out.
I 100% agree.
Oi.
Oi oi.
Oi, oi.
All right. let's do it.
Yeah. All right. This one's When I Met You.
Remember when I met you? You were standing by the bar. The sound of clinking drinks and voices of friends we know. I noticed your smile from afar. Give it a whirl. Cynical girl. Give it a whirl. Cynical world. I get this feeling all the time. Well, I can't get you off my mind. Remember when I met you? You were standing by the bar. The sound of clinking drinks and the voices of friends we know. Noticed your smile from afar. Oh, give it a whirl. Cynical girl. Give it a whirl. Typical world. I get this feeling all the time. Well, I can't get you off my mind.
Thanks for having me.
All right. That's a much better way to end a podcast. Thank you, Jay Carmone.
Thanks for having me.
Carmone.
Whichever
Jay
way.
Carmone.
You know, you don't have to pronounce it when you type it into Spotify. That's all that matters. You
That's
know?
true.
Whatever helps you spell the word.
Carmone.
That's what they
If you know
spell.
those letters,
That's what they gave me, man.
Jay Carmone.
Thanks for
This
having
is
me.
all we're gonna give you guys tonight. I hope you are having a fabulous Thursday or Friday or whatever fucking day you decide to
Yeah,
listen
you
to
could listen to this on any day.
Listen
Hence
to
a
the
podcast.
radio show on K4CO. We're
before.
on every
Ooh,
night.
look at that.
9 to
Looky,
10.
looky.
I know there's late motherfuckers out there who like to listen to music late at night. You can get up to date on what's going on in fucking Denver right now. Right the fuck now.
Right now.
Shout out to Spaceman Guitars. Shout out to Cinemafia Productions. I'm going to shout out Lakewood Grill. I had a burger there recently. They're just
Nice.
delicious.
You want to shout out anything that you've enjoyed recently? Might as well. Could be literally anything.
Not that I
A
care
movie,
to put.
a meal, an album,
I'm gonna shout
a
out
book, a magazine.
Gallows Italian Supper Club in South Englewood. How
There
you
we
doing?
go.
How you doing?
How you doing, Jack Carmone?
Thank you.
You got the seal of approval.
Seal of approval from the Carmone.
It's pretty
the
fucking
Carmone
awesome.
family.
It's awesome. it has the seal for sure.
All right. This
Thanks,
is our
guys.
still. You guys have a great night.
Love
All right,
you.
Peace.
Thanks for watching or listening.